gentlemen. It's gonna be a great tournament. I'm a bit sick, so I might not go at like my regular pace of commentary, but I'll try my best. And okay, JohnVonDoom starting with the Magneto offense, clips Living Legend low. Let's see what happens here. This should be enough for a kill, but you might want to get a snap here against Akuma. Yeah, that's definitely a signature of Legends. Ooh, we go for the Tri-Dash, up back from Living Legend, goes for the super right here. Catching both characters into the Siempre Pega. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, Magneto escaping the Siempre Pega. That's a rare sight. Sometimes when the assist hits like that, you don't fully get comboed. And ooh, the Magnetic Blast. Really, really good from JohnVonDoom. Living Legends team and definitely not in order though, so that definitely does mess with the synergy of the team. But you know, Living Legend putting on the pressure here with El Wesker, and oh my goodness, Magneto going down, Doom bleeding, Chris tagging in. Suddenly things are almost in order, but Doom Sentinel can definitely make any comeback. And oh, the Tri-Dash M was not enough. Let's see what happens here. Calling those drones. Chris Redfield trying to escape. Ooh, Glocks and Glocks everywhere. And are we going to see a trade right here? Akuma goes for the super. The drones coming in. What beats what? And oh my lord, that was a crazy interaction. Crazy punish right here from Living Legend. This should be a dead Sentinel, especially with the OTG pickup. And now we are looking at a dead Sentinel. It started off so well for JohnVonDoom. And suddenly, out of nowhere, Living Legend is in a commanding position right here. But if any character can make a solo comeback, it's definitely Doom with 3 meters. Best grappler in the game. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Things are very, very fast-paced at the moment. Let's see. Ooh, Buttergun into the feet have been given. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the flames are everywhere. This is looking like California during the summer. Let's see what happens here. We got the West Coast tournament players from all around the country playing in, and JohnVonDoom loses the first match. Living Legend started off rough, but eventually picked it back up, and that is the sign of a great player right here. Let's see. Magneto, Sentinel second. I like Sentinel second and Doom third. Now, why would you want to pick this configuration? It's because you don't deal with incoming mix-ups. You get hit, you use your super, and you're safe. So JohnVonDoom, you know, altering a little bit of the config. The Magneto was really working out. It was getting the hits left and right here against Living Legend. But suddenly, you know, those drops hurt, and that's why you got to pick up the execution. And Living Legend here with the trades. The fire is burning hot. La carne asada here by Chris Redfield, turning on el asador and everything. Oh my goodness, this should be a dead Magneto. Hitting the super along with the Siempre Pega should build that extra meter right here. And ooh, punch into knives, tasers, everything, dude. Crazy, but barely living. Spent 3 meters. It was not enough. And now both Akuma and Chris are going to get punished right here, forcing out an X Factor from both players. And El Robot going for the Sentinel Force. Oh my goodness. And lands on the flames from the flamethrower. Living Legend just seems to have every answer, but the muffler might be enough to get rid here of Chris Redfield. Is this going to be enough damage? No, but Chris definitely in chip. Will we see a raw tag? No, just the prone stance. Tries to pick him up with the fork, looking mad educated right here, but no. Chris finally goes down. JohnVonDoom looking strong. I like the movement with the Sentinel. Picks up Wesker. Goes for the Luxor Hotel right here. Throws a pyramid at Wesker. Is this going to be enough? Goes for the reset Okaiba. I like the movement from JohnVonDoom, but I like the movement from Living Legend as well. Sentinel going down, and oh my goodness, things could go either way. Magneto Doom against Wesker Akuma. Definitely a very even matchup right here. And oh, the Tri-Dash. Tippy toe right there. Shoutouts to Marvel Rivals Squirrel Girl players. Let's see what happens here. You just need to finish the combo. Sometimes you just got to do ABC 1, 2, 3 Sphere Flame. I'm a big believer in not overcomplicating, because JohnVonDoom went really optimal right there, lost the Magneto instead of killing the Wesker. Sometimes, you know, you just do ABC 1, 2, 3, and all the meaty hits. This is going to be rough, but not enough. And oh, the counter into the Raging Demon. Nice jump back right there. Spends every meter. Very doable right here from JohnVonDoom, but commits to a foot dive. It's going to be enough to kill. No, and the Demon Flip right there is going to be more than enough due to the OTG. 2-0 for Living Legend, but JohnVonDoom has really had both matches in his hands. Just letting go of Living Legend. Needs a tighter grip on his combos, and it should be more than enough to make a statement right here. JohnVonDoom looking clean with the Magneto. Dude, imagine if your last name was VonDoom. You're just destined for greatness, dude. There's some names that you're like, oh, Smith, you know, like, I guess that's the last name, but VonDoom goes hard. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy right here though from Living Legend. This is the first time Living Legends won neutral at the beginning of the match in the set with a convincing kill, and things are looking rough for JohnVonDoom. But JohnVonDoom Sentinel was putting in the work, and this might be no different. The flames protecting Chris Redfield. Akuma gets hit, but then Sentinel gets hit right after. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting very, very tough. This is a burnt robot right there, and it's all down to Dr. Doom. But once again, if one character can do it, it's definitely Doom. Living Legend tags in Akuma for the favorable matchup into a Chris. Double tag, Mario Kart double dash, and the hit there from JohnVonDoom, but not enough. Gets the hit once more into the rocks, but doesn't capitalize. Sometimes you just gotta yeet those hard kicks. And JohnVonDoom trying his best right here in order to put on the pressure against Chris Redfield. Literally had it, but gave it away, and now Living Legend just chilling right here. The plasma beams chipping out. Are we going to see a DHC? Are we going to see some sort of tag? Oh my goodness, Chris is bleeding right here. Magnums everywhere. Will the eagle land? Oh my goodness, no super right there, and gets glocked instead. Oh, things are getting crazy. No tag either from Living Legend. Knows there's no need, and finally Chris Redfield goes down. The barbecue's right there though. You got to be very, very careful of the Wesker gunshot or the Akuma DHC. Still doable right here. Oh my lord, the Raging Demon. No way we're ending the set with the Demon. That's crazy, and this is a 3-0 for Living Legend. What a match. Dylan rocking the Doom Dante. Let's see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm particularly excited about this one. And Dooby with the pressure here going in against the Magneto, but Dylan, you know, trying to ice out that Magneto pressure. Trying to play a little bit more defensively right there with the Buster locking down Magneto. And now Dooby is in a lot of trouble right here, because you know that once you get hit by Zero, you get sent to the Shadow Realm, basically. But the same could be said about almost every other character in this game. Chat, I want to bring a conversation here while Dooby's getting zooped by Dylan Zero. I want to bring an interesting conversation. Press 1 if you're ready for a hot topic. Press 2 if you're not ready for a hot topic. Okay, chat. This is gonna be TA Wolf's controversial take time as Dylan just soups Dooby. What's 3? What does 3 mean? Oh my goodness, that was brutal. That was brutal. Dooby didn't really get to play here because Dylan's soupage is too strong. Just electricity everywhere. Okay. Here's my hot take, okay, chat? I think there's 3 characters in this game that help worse players do better than they really are. This doesn't mean that every player who plays them is fraudulent, but they will definitely be way scarier than they would be with any other character if they're picking those 3. So my takes on this is, number 1, Morgan. Number 2, MODOK. And number 3, Hulk. Because a bad Zero, you're not scared of a bad Zero, you just out-neutral them. But a bad Hulk, you see them face to face in bracket, and you know that your life is on the line. You know that if you mess up, that H is coming, and they don't need to execute, bro. They'll do HS, and you get bodied. So that's my hot take. I think those are the 3 most carried characters in this game. At this point, though, I don't think anybody's carried. I think every player who currently competes in Marvel is insane. Just look at Dooby putting in work here against Dylan. Zero's gone, and now you gotta be careful here against the Dante mix. Ooh, double acid rain. I love this. Oh my god, Dylan up backing for his life, but Dooby chasing. What a catch from Dylan, but it wasn't enough. And yeah, chat, that's my hot take. What do you guys think? As these 2 players fight, Dooby putting in a lot of work. Oh, catches Dylan right there. this should be a dead Dr. Doom, and now it's Dante on Dante violence. And I always say should and like terminology that's ambiguous, so I don't commentators curse anyone. Let's see what happens here. Dante on Dante. Oh my goodness, that was a sick cross up and an even better defense right there from Dylan. Both of these players, you know, looking really, really strong. Oh, Dooby gets the hit though, optimal as well against Dylan, bringing it all the way back. Oh my goodness. Oh, Dylan goes for the stinger. Defense. Look, chat, I want no Hagar slander, please. Oh, Dylan gets it. That was so close from Dooby. That was very, very competitive. So, a bad Hagar is never beating anyone, ever. And a bad Virgil is also never beating anyone. Like, what's a bad Hagar gonna do? Not blink at you? Get disrupted? Hulk, on the other hand, Hulk can just go in, bro. Gamma charge? Oh, you messed up? Happy birthday. So how's a bad Modok winning? Well, he just has to run into 80% of the cast and fly. And do blaster, blaster, blaster. Blaster, blaster. Dorito. Now Zero zooping left and right, but we've seen that Dooby's best character is Dante. Oh my goodness, that mix-up was disgusting. It's so hard to block something like that. Oh my goodness. That body hop is crazy. Dylan put in a lot of work. Dooby put in a valiant effort, but that was a 3-0 if I've ever seen one. It should be a great set. Tyler K here with Zero May Cry. Paradigm with Magneto. Arthur Hagar. This is the anti-Zero team. I like it. It can play very defensively, can counter poke Zero. Paradigm gonna try and look for a mistake right here. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Paradigm getting pressured right here though. Hagar bleeding quite a bit. Will we see the Arthur power up in order to contest Zero on the ground? Oh my goodness. Does not get clipped low. Paradigm going for the vibe check, going for the Paipu right there. And Super Jump Pipe is so scary once there's a good assist like Beam, like Arthur. Very nice defense from Diggum. Tyler K though, not trying to approach, and I think this is the right way to fight Hagar. You know, my favorite way of fighting Hagar is applying real life logic. If a half-naked man with a metal pipe is running at you, you don't approach, you run away. You're not gonna win that fight, bro. Just run. And I think that Tyler K is playing the matchup beautifully, forcing Paradigm into trying to commit, you know, a little bit of pressure, trying to force a little bit more faster stuff. Okay, throwing the projectiles right there, and Hagar's gone. Magneto tagging in. Even if you have a metal pipe, I don't know if you guys have played Hagar versus Hagar, but whoever jumps first loses in that matchup. It's actually hilarious, and oh my goodness. The Magneto getting the hit on the Dante after Zero died right here, and I wonder if this is worth an X. Every zoo is a petting zoo if you're not afraid. Okay, no X. Goes for the mix right here against Virgil. Will we see the X right here? Nope. Just going for the reset Okaiba. Does Paradigm have something here? Goes for the reset on Virgil. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. Only needs to spend 1 meter right here. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Paradigm going for the pressure. Oh my goodness. Nice pressure right here. Canceling the crazy dance. That's a classic, and it could really go either way. Tyler K trying to get a hit. Paradigm just running away. Very experienced in the Dante matchup. Used to train with Mr. Cloud 805. Garo player now. Used to be a good Dante player. Is a Garo player now. I'm a Garo player now too. I actually really like Kevin Ryan. I want to go to Brazil. I want to visit Brazil and try some feijoada. I've had feijoada. Do you like feijoada, Guts McButts? I want to try all the Brazilian food. I love all the Brazilians that live here in Guadalajara. You guys are eating feijoada right now? Oh my goodness. I need a cooking tutorial for feijoada. I need a faithful recipe, chat, please. As Paradigm gets a hit on Tyler K. It was a close matchup last time, but now Zero's not getting to play. And Hagar can just kind of run the Hagar train right here. Very interesting is using Gravitation instead of Disruptor to get the combo. Gonna tag in Virgil. Oh, the double cross under, but not good enough. Nice defense from Tyler K. And now Tyler gonna try and pressure here, but gets piped. And Paradigm looking really nice right here. This should be a dead character with the extra extension that you get off Gravitation into the Punchy Super. Should be more than enough. Oh my goodness. You know what my favorite part of communicating with Brazilians is? Is that Portuguese and Spanish are very similar. So we can both kind of understand each other. There's some mix-ups though. There's some words that don't mean what you think they mean. But if you talk to me in Portuguese, I will understand 75% of what you're saying. And it's probably the other way back. So I don't know. Mexicans love Brazilians, dude. We have a very special connection, just like Tyler K had a special connection right here to this Dante comeback. Arthur powered up, but Barry Pringles on incoming, and Paradigm just going for the safe combo right here. Una buena noche para mí. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, Seikon. What's your favorite word in Brazilian, guys? I'll teach you my favorite word in Spanish after. Let's do a little bit of a cultural exchange while Zero gets pressured right here by Magneto. What's up, Shogun? How you doing? Porra? What does porra mean in Portuguese? Chupa meu pau. That's a good one. That's a useful one if you find somebody who loves you. Oh my goodness. Paradigm with the pressure right here against Tyler K. Oh, and that could have been a moment for the Frank Lotion tech. If you guys don't know, Frank Lotion invented punishing Virgil's Dimensional Slash and uploaded to a very questionable website. One of my favorite Spanish words is puñeta. That's Puerto Rican Spanish, though. I love Puerto Rico. One actually wearing a Puerto Rican bracelet right now. But I do have to say that Puerto Rico speaks one of the top 5 least understandable versions of Spanish. Like, you have to know the lore in order to understand the Puerto Ricans. Do you guys know that in Puerto Rican, the word for trash can, which would normally be basura, is zafacón? Because a Puerto Rican once read safety container and figured that that was the accurate translation somewhere. So they call it el zafacón. Puerto Ricans have a lot of like terms and tech that you have to learn. Like la guagua, zafacón, el bicho. Very different from what el bicho means in every other version of Spanish. And as Paradigm is taking the set here against Tyler K, just needs to finish this one combo. Tyler K disconnecting already and lived. Paradigm could still drop this, but no, gets the hit.
GG's, Tyler, GG's.
You guys want... that was a GG from Paradigm right there. Hyurin 9th on the right. Seems that he's graduated to Hyurin first from what I read in Twitch chat, but we're talking about this strategy, and I want to see if it actually pays off, you know? Usually the Chun Morihjin strategy focuses on running away and building that meter, but I think that the counterplay to it is you either hit Chun-Li really fast or you spend all your efforts into sniping both the Morgan and Phoenix assists that get called. Because if you're trying to play that chasing, that runaway game, that, you know, slow type of stuff, it can be really hard. Speaking of hard though, Morgan tagging in, 3 meters on deck, Bblue kind of bleeding, but definitely not impossible. Strange and Dante do have a strong team super that can, you know, vibe check a lot of stuff going on. Deadpool has teleports to maneuver around the Astral Vision, and Strange tagging in, getting locked down in the corner. You don't want to be in that position, and oh my goodness, teleports right into the H. Kyoran Maru very, very, very aware right here. This should be a dead Strange. I would try and kill right here, but yeah, absolutely. You have to spend that meter. Tags in the Chun. You can get at like a quarter of that meter with an assist call right here. Very, very safe stuff. Goes for the meaty. ADMS Gaming is a fun watch. It is a West Coast tournament. This is what the West Coast players feel when they're playing on the East Coast server, so let's see what happens. When is Artiztikk player playing? Hopefully soon. I'm a big Artiztikk stan. Chat, press 1 if Artiztikk, if he wins any amount of prize, he should just buy me in and out. Press 1. Press 1 if you agree. And if he buys me in and out, I'll give each and every one of the 32 people in the chat a French fry. From somewhere that's not in and out, because in and out French fries taste like wet cardboard. As Kyoran Maru is looking really strong right here. Spends the X into the level 3. I like the Chun level 3. Definitely a cool optimization right here. Onyx Tyranitar. That's a hard, badass name. I like that name. If I saw an Onyx Tyranitar, I would be terrified. Regular Tyranitar, already terrifying. Onyx one, more durable. Probably not even weak to fighting type. Shoutouts to Fetus and Paradigm for the pot bonus. Let's see what happens here. And I like Bblue's approach this game. Just kind of shooting Morgan. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta build your own meter. Make sure that Morgan gets denied. And keep the Chun out. This is how you have to fight this matchup. You deal with the Phoenix later. There's ways of dealing with the Phoenix as Bblue approaches, but no confirm right there on Chun. And the raw tag. Morgan bleeding, but not enough. You need the confirm. Oh my goodness. I don't even see it as a Pokemon because you spell the Pokemon with an I. I do Pokemon for work, so you guys can ask me any Pokemon question you like. I am the Pokemon master. I can name every Pokemon. That's impressive on its own. What's more impressive, though, is the back and forth neutral right here between Bblue and Kyoran Maru. You gotta spend that second book. No, just throwing the Eye of Agamotto out there. What is the biggest Pokemon? Popularity-wise? I believe it's Pikachu. Is it Onyx with an I, with a Y or an X? Wailord. Wailord is the biggest Pokemon in size. Unless Eternatus beats it. G-Max Eternatus might be the biggest one. But I don't know if we're counting G-Max. That's literally the right hand of God. Oh my goodness. 2 meters on deck, trying to preserve with the Strange. Nice hit, but no confirm. You have to be very, very careful right here. Oh my goodness. And you gotta pay close attention when you fight a Phoenix, because Phoenix players, they sometimes throw out the unsafe Psycho Crusher to vibe check you. X Factor with no low profiles. If an Eye of Agamotto comes out, this could be good. Oh my goodness, the pressure right here. No Eye of Agamotto, just teleports everywhere. And Kyoran Maru trying to timer scam right here as Bblue dies and Dante dies as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, but Phoenix gets shot. This could be another one. Oh, 10 seconds on the clock. You gotta make something happen right here. Oh my god, the healing field in order to timer scam. Bblue swings and Kyoran Maru takes it all the way. I can't believe it. You can grab some overdrives. One of them is plus. The others are minus, but you gotta know which one is which. I'll give you a hint, chat. Try mashing jab, and you'll see which one is which. Oh, Bblue played that one so well, and suddenly Hiranmaru just kind of took it away. And that's the strength of Phoenix, but it was definitely good Phoenix play right here. And going for the safe pressure is Bblue right here. Trying to keep shooting the Morrigan, but Hiranmaru tagging in. Oh my goodness, Chun-Li bleeding. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I'm a big Hiranmaru fan. One of the players on one of the up-and-comers that I enjoy watching. You can definitely tell the intent. Also respect, because they're a pad player. Pad players are a dying breed. There's a lot of cheat boxers right now. I don't believe in cheat boxing. Oh my goodness, nice catch, but not quite close enough to get the confirm. You need the back throw for that. Let's see what happens here. Or the forward throw, which one was it? One of them lets you combo. Oh my goodness, the pressure for Maru. What an air-to-air on the Deadpool. Stick players will always be alive. There will always be stick players. Press 1 if you're a pad player, 2 if you're a cheat boxer, 3 if you're a stick player. I remember when people used to judge me for playing on pad. They're like, oh, I see you have no skill. I see 2 stick players, 2 pad players. No cheat box, 3 pad players. It's only true when you play Marvel Rivals. Oh, 2 cheat boxers right there. Crazy. You know what angers me more than cheat boxers though? People who play on the cross up. Because they're not even committing, dude. It's like riding a bike. It's such a weird point between just walking and having a car. Just pick one, bro. You can't do both. Nah, I'm kidding. I like making fun of people who ride bikes. They're usually Dutch. 11 seconds. We might be in a timer scam situation. Shui, where are you from? I'm from Mexico, and I know exactly what your pain is. Oh my god! 3 seconds. No way! You gotta just put double trigger and run away. Oh my god, actually trying to kill? Crazy. 1 second left on the clock. Blue's still in it. Brazil? Are you also a feijoada enjoyer? I don't know if you guys can get them in Brazil, but as a pad player, the Victrix pad is the best one. Absolutely. Bblue bringing it back, making this one competitive. 2-1 here against Hiranmaru. Oh, I like the up kicks right there. I would like to see a little bit more lameness from Hiranmaru. I feel like Hiranmaru is always trying to play a very neutral. And I feel like you can just ignore neutral sometimes. You just go super jump height, DP 3 times, call assist. Gets the hit though. Oh, and the side switch as well. That was very clean from Maru. Feijoada is great. Chat, if tonight we get 50 viewers and Paradigm gets, I don't know, 15 followers from tonight's stream, I will get one of the people in the chat who know how to make feijoada, and we'll have them give us a live tutorial for the next backdrop. We're gonna have backdrop pretty often, so let us make the feijoada tutorial happen. As Maru is going for the infinite on Parsec from the East Coast, I gotta commend this. This is something that regular humans cannot do. I, for one, cannot even combo. From my own home's Parsec, impossible. Oh my goodness, that crossover was disgusting. But if it drops here, it could be a chance for Bblue. Let's see. Is it gonna hit? Yes, it's gonna be enough. And the level 3 right here. Good damage engine from Hiranmaru. This was very, very competitive. And shout outs once again to Dig'em and import it from MBCI, I think. That was the alt costume. I think this is the two most different styles of Marvel that you can witness in one single match. How do you feel about this matchup right here, Romora?
No, I definitely agree with that. Dylan gonna take it nice and slow to the max, takes his aggression to the max as he holds forward. But Dylan with the optimized M loops in the corner, Hulk getting lightning loop, extension, almost didn't need the second bar.
I feel like
Very
Zero is one of
balanced.
the characters that really invalidates Hulk's health advantage that other characters can't really flex. I think like only Spencer and Zero just kind of delete Hulk without infinites.
Unless you're Flocker.
Wow. Shots have been fired.
Mux Flocker does the TK lightning loops and you still need like 2 or 3 bars to kill Hulk with that. Ooh,
People are
nice
saying that
start.
Romora needs the mic to be closer, but the only thing closer right now is Max's Sentinel. This is the watermelon Sentinel right here. I like those colors, the watermelon candy colors. Oh my goodness. Do you guys remember those bubble gums that came in 3 flavors in like a tin box? Do they still make those, or is that like a 90s fantasy right now as Dylan gets the hit on the incoming, getting game 1?
Speaking of 90s fantasies, do y'all remember Wonder Balls?
What's that?
Because it was like the whole thing was chocolate, but then it had like almost like sweet tart kind of candies in the middle, but they were like movie characters.
I see. That sounds lit. So back in the 90s and early 2000s, we didn't really have that much American candy in Mexico, so we had our own Mexican candy. And we have some pretty cursed ones. Do you guys want like a top 3? Right now, Tutamax putting in a lot of pressure against Dylan. It seems that the Tutamax style of pressure is working right here.
Oh my god, that bait.
Oh my goodness. And this is what I'm
Chip out,
saying, dude.
dude.
Hulk is terrifying at every level. You missed the lead in Mexican candy? Same, bro.
The command grab into the rod tag, is that 1-1?
That's a 1-1.
Oh my
Tutamax
goodness,
looking
Tutamax.
strong.
And I have to play the winner of this match. I'm kind of scared right now.
This is a terrifying 2 players to run into in bracket. I would never want to fight either of these 2.
Why are we
Right
fighting
now-
to begin with? Why can't we just be friends?
That's true, but we wouldn't be competing if we were all friends. We must hate each other for the survival of,
competitive
of our game. A competitive friend is just a quiet enemy, my friend.
Like,
You
which
might be
one's-
straight
which
up.
one's the best friend? You know what I'm saying?
The best friend is the one that tells you to quit Marvel and do something productive. But here we are after
Here we
15
go
years.
on a Tuesday. What? Is today Tuesday? What's today? I don't even know. Wednesday.
Today's a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, what a mix from Dylan.
X-Factor
Nova
3
can do it
Sentinel?
though. Nova's been. Oh, that's actually Sentinel. My bad. I don't know if Sentinel's got it in it. Seems hard. Zero can just invalidate Sentinel. If it was Anchor Nova though, it could happen. Nova comebacks have been happening with Anchor Nova since the days of Tyson. I remember I met Tyson at Seasons Beatings 2011. He was walking, no, 2012 or 2011, one of those 2 years. He was walking around with a Bowser backpack and a Death Note. And he would walk up to you and he would go, "Do you want to money match me? If I beat you, I put your soul on my Death Note." And he would just rob people with Anchor Nova and put them on his little Death Note.
Shout
That's
out
how I
to-
met Tyson. Press 1 if you remember Tyson's Bowser backpack. Oh my goodness, that was
Wow.
the least good H I've ever seen, dude. I feel like in 99 out of 100 scenarios, that H hits. But this time, it just did not work out.
Into the
Looking
light
good for
into the
Dylan
room.
Romora. How are you feeling here?
I got this cheap mix up, blocked the first layer, but yeah, that's the Dylan special. The jam session at each command dash. Cheap. Should be one full loop and Nova dies. Yeah, with the M lightning, the H lightning here afterwards. Doesn't even need the second bar. You think Sentinel got this?
Well,
Out of the
Sentinel
corner.
does escape the mix-up for free and gets the muffler on Dante. Do you throw here? Oh, yes, that's a punish.
Okay.
That's very, very aware from Tutamax, and now it's possible. Okay, let's see. Goes for the drones. The anti-Franklin strat, but no, just gets the feed divin and the rage quit. Yeah, by Kubo.
Yep.
X23 player Kubo.
That's why it's the Kubo escape, but yeah, legit just found on accident. He accidentally did that input and broke the game.
That's crazy. And we're starting with our match here, Art against TJ, and this is an interesting matchup because SoCal does have a lot of Hulk experience right here because they constantly fight my favorite Hulk player in the world. I'm currently wearing his shirt right now. Meteors and ass, but TJ brings a whole new dynamic here with the Hulk pressure against Artiztikk. So let's see if all that Meteors and ass experience pays off right here for Art as he gets clipped by the Evo 2015 winning mix-up.
Oh, he's playing drones.
Also, he's playing Team Combo Man.
There's no rocket punch here.
This is Combo Man TJ. Okay, yep. Ooh, but Art's gonna try and do a robbery right here. There's a lot of health on Hagar though, so it might just be doable enough here for TJ to waste out the X Factor. Art very optimal. Probably one of the most optimal players I've seen. Sometimes to his benefit, other times to his unbenefit, as Aeonian would say. Gonna tag in with the meter right here. Ooh, no punish right there. Sometimes people just teleport to the other side. Let's see what happens here. Hulk bleeding, and now 3 Eagles should seal the deal right here. Goes for the mix-up on Hagar. Very scary stuff. And goes for the snap to keep himself safe. Bird, bird, tiger, tiger, bear. And the San Diego combination from the zoo is putting in a lot of work. TJ tagging in Sentinel. Romora, this could really go either way.
We'll try to go for the guard break. Strider needs a good 3 or 4 hits right now. Definitely going to be able to out Sentinel. Hagar on a pixel, so TJ can't really like mash literally in a scramble here like he would have been able to there. Artiztikk to teleport to the other side. We all know Legion sucks, so this isn't going to kill. Sentinel bleeding though, 1 Vajra.
Mash right? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
He tried to go for the Bobby Brown right there. Shout outs to my boy Base Rib. Every time I make that joke, he just materializes in chat and goes, not the Bobby Brown. Oh my goodness.
Things. TJ versus DXP? No.
Now Art knows better. He just throws those bombs. And Art brings it all the way back here against TJ, but you have to escape the beginning of the match right here against the Hulk. Gets clipped, Virgil bleeding, and Virgil has been a non-factor throughout these matches. Can TJ just go for the steamroll right here? Also, MVC3 Kirk, if you've never heard of Cho, it's probably because he goes by another name now. He goes by Superboy. He played DBFC for a while, and I know that he plays a lot of anime games. But that'll always be Cho-san to me. Oh my goodness.
Didn't know he was still in it. That's good to hear.
Yep.
Wasn't Mame Spider playing something else for a little bit? That was almost it.
I'm pretty sure Mame Spider played Rangers. GX too.
Yeah, GX. I got to meet GX officially when I was out in Japan. He actually remembered playing me at EVO 2013, which is crazy.
Yeah, GX is a great guy. Yeah, the Persona player Superboy is Cho. Aeonian says, me getting credit for 99% of the Spencer stuff I do, which is really TA Wolf did first. Nah, Aeonian is a big innovator for Spencer. I taught him 2 or 3 things, but he's one of my goats. And Art trying to rob TJ again, but TJ gets the hit, and this is going to be a 1-1 scenario right now. Art really needs to distance himself. I feel like a tool that a lot of people don't use with Point Virgil against the TJ's team is just start of the match snap, because there's no consequence to it. You can just snap and get out of that scenario.
The rocks into the drones allows for this follow-up. Not going to need the second bar. Takes it mid-screen for the ambiguous stuff. Oh my god, just walks underneath. What side was that? Calls the drones. Knocked down here. Snap? Oh, no, just gonna run through the team. Okay. Not sure if this is enough to kill. I lied when he hit my face.
But
Tagging
Strider
my arm
can
with the
definitely
safety
do it.
stuff.
Went for the hard read right there, and I think
Great.
that SoCal knows better than to double jump. They've been foul driven so many times by so many Haggars throughout like more than 15 years that I've noticed that Striders from SoCal almost never double jump.
Nice punish here on Sentinel. Ends up dying. Okay, there goes TJ's neutral assist.
Oh my goodness, and the
That's
double
factor
Mexican
three,
cross under
Strider.
from Art.
Got the
Oh, commits a
forward.
little bit. Teleport right here from Art? No, no punish. But just decides to go for the scramble. Hagar bleeding. Tried to catch the assist right there. Hagar bleeding once again. Hagar's gone. And now Hulk against Strider. This is a scary matchup because Strider needs
Oh my
69
God.
neutral hits and TJ only needs 1. And TJ gets the 2-1 lead here against Artiztikk.
Strider died in a 7-hit combo.
This is what I was saying earlier, dude. Hulk is always terrifying. It doesn't matter who's using Hulk, and especially when it's a great player like TJ, it's so much scarier. But Art finally escapes the incoming, and Virgil might just do something here. Ooh, tries to stay safe, but ends up getting blown up anyway. TJ spends the X Factor right here, and without Virgil, Artiztikk, Yu-Gi-Oh! Entrepreneur Artiztikk is in a lot of trouble, ladies and gentlemen. But he does say that he has the best Doom in the universe. Can the Doom escape? Will the Doom do something? Goes for the level 3.
Level
Interesting
3.
option.
Oh my goodness. Strider getting clipped there by the drones.
I do like the zoning here from Art. Trying to get situated right here. Oh my goodness. Plasma Beam into Plasma Beam. Santa Claus through the chimney and TJ challenging correctly. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. The beam is Plasma. When the beam is Plasma, it's very scary. Romora, what would you do here in this scenario as TJ?
Is that a punish on Vajra? Kind of just clip, just wait for the Vajra call super. Strider dies. Probably find a point to tag in. Oh my god. I was gonna say tag in the Sentinel, but Artiztikk getting a little too antsy there.
This might drop unless he... Yeah, he goes for the Team Super. A lot of people go for the fancy extension right there, but TJ knew better, and now he does a fancy extension. Oh, and this is very, very rough for Strider. Gets
the
crossed
Lila
up, and
tag.
the buffs you get from that cannot be understated. But we claim him for Mexico. And I do believe that he claims himself for Mexico as well. He's just literally North American. Speaking of North American, there's nothing more North American Marvel than, you know, a drop at the beginning there from Romora. Let's see what happens. He's just from the continent. PC Marvel God is literally from the continent. And there's a lot of scrambles here, but scrambles don't matter. If Zero has 1 pixel of health or 30, it does not matter. All Zero needs is 1. So this match is even until there is 1 less character in this screen. Dylnyan trying to get the hit here on Romora. Romora trying to look for that lightning right there. Oh my goodness, Dylnyan is the one with the first clean hit. After all that neutral, it's irrelevant. You just get zooped. This is looking really good for Dylnyan right here. Let's see what the mix is on Doom. Doom just gets meatied. This should be a dead Doom, but we might also see a snap from Dylnyan. We'll just have to wait and see. I think that Dylnyan's incomings are so dirty that he doesn't really fear anything and doesn't really snap. Oh my goodness. That was a meaty into a cross-up into a potential unblockable. Ridiculous stuff. All Dylnyan needs to do is to finish this combo in order to seal the deal here against Romora. This is a 1-0 lead for Dylnyan. Or had a lot of opportunities, but dropped. You cannot drop in a game like Marvel. Or else you get backdropped. Shoutouts to our new local. Is going to be Thursdays usually. It was Wednesday this week because of Anime Expo. We wanted to let the West Coast crew, you know, enjoy their weeb stuff. And it's been a great match as Dylnyan gets another clean hit right here on Zero, and this should be a dead Zero. Oh my goodness. A lot of damage. What mix is Dylan gonna do right here? Oh my lord, and Romora defending, but how can you defend forever? The guard break is there, the self pickup with the Sogenmu. Dylan is incredibly optimal. Actually crazy to see. Let's see what happens here. And the loop, he goes for the 3-peat right there. Oh my goodness, and the X Factor, beautiful stuff. So optimal from Dylan. Romora in a little bit of trouble, drops but gets the hit, and now what's the mix here gonna be? Ooh, nice. Nice right there, and Romora does get the Helmbreaker. Could bring it all the way back with Virgil. All you need is a Helmbreaker and a Dream. Can Dylan defend from Romora's pressure? Goes for the meaty right there, the fake round trip throw. Beautiful stuff, and it's all down to Dante. La Cucaracha gonna throw in the Virgil stuff right there. Dylan trying to stay safe, but the pickup from Romora with the blistering swords. He's the only blistering user I've seen, and I think that blistering swords is really cheap. And now it's brother and brother violence. Let's see what happens here. Dylan going for those S's, trying to go for like a vibe check right here. Will he go low? Nice defense from Romora, and the Psycho Crusher not enough, but Romora gets the punish there with the throw into the pickup. I don't know if this is going to be enough to kill. Only 1 meter on deck. Goes for the reset instead. I do appreciate this because it wasn't going to kill. Good recognition from Romora, and this is now a 1-1 game unless there's a drop right there. Oh, that was very spooky, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1, Dylan against Romora. Dylan was looking like he was going to take this one, but that's the power of Anchor Virgil. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gents. Oh my goodness, I'm very excited to see what's going on, what's popping. Romora gets the hit right there, but no conversion. And Dylan is trying to put in the pressure. The missiles do help Romora right there. Oh my goodness. Nice stuff. You love to see it. You love to see it from Romora. Just zoop, 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 zoop. We got 40 people watching us at the moment. It feels great to see Marvel thriving, being supported right here at the backdrop. The first online West Coast Weekly hosted by Parrot Diggum himself, running the tournament along with a crew of very, very capable people in order to give the West Coast some good online Marvel through the Parsec. Oh my goodness. Nice Helmbreaker right there. And it was all a trick. It was all a trick from Dylan, and we've seen the Devil May Cry comeback from Romora. Can Dylan do it on his own? Zero's out of the picture. What's the mix here? Oh my goodness. Dylan has some crazy stuff cooked up. Oh my goodness. The instant overhead with the fly. Went for the Magneto special right there. Nasty stuff, and now Dylan needs one more mix. Cannot let Virgil play. Goes for the mix-up right there, and Romora's X Factor not going to be quite enough. Does have the Cucaracha. Goes for the same side into the Rapid Slash. And Dylan loses the third game, making this set 2-1. Crazy, crazy stuff right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's a doozy to qualify into the winner semis. Insane stuff. Oh my goodness, and Dylan gets the hit right here with the lightning into the lightning, but the missiles are active. Let's see what happens here. Oh, when the beam is plasma, and Romora with the vibe check right there. Baby Busters being thrown left and right. The jump pass for the confirm. Dylan gets the catch. Oh my goodness, if he confirmed that, that would have been insane. Romora is getting pressured right here, but all you need is 1-0 hit. Is that going to be enough? No, the Hadangeki right there. Oh my goodness. Romora 0 is bleeding, needs to get it out eventually. Will there be a DHC right here into Doom? No, Romora gets the hit instead, and the Pixel 0 might be what Romora needed in this scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting quite hectic at the moment. Oh my goodness, good defense from Dylan, trying to avoid all those. Oh my goodness, Doom is bleeding right now. Springfield, is there gonna be another one? Nope, that was just a lot. Went for the side switch, Dylan, but Doom Virgil still an active shell. Nice catch from Romora. Is he gonna X or is he gonna go into the sword loop? We'll have to wait and see. It seems like a sword loop is incoming, which does mean that both players preserve their X Factor right here. Such a valuable resource in this matchup. Oh my goodness, that is such a nasty, wonky mix-up. The swords will be blistering right there. Nice escape from Dylan. Goes for the X, but so hard to deal with those blistering swords, and it seems that Romora might be getting away with this one with a 3-1 against NorCal's very own Dylan. Crazy match right there against Onyx. I'm excited about this one. Onyx Tyranitar. I'm kind of disappointed that Onyx doesn't play Onyx colors though. That's not the color of Onyx. The entire opposite. But does have the hit here against Paradigm with the 0, and you need to make the most. Against a player like Digum, you can't forgive because this is what happens. Lariat gets called, Arthur gets powered, Magneto tags in, Hagar tags in. Oh, things are about to get very spooky. You cannot swing, but sometimes if you swing at the right moment, it might just work out, Romora.
Alright, got the pickup on Hagar this time. He might not have known about Magneto's weight size. Trying to go for the optimal stuff. Doesn't work out. In a situation like that, you definitely want to just go for the kill, and now Paradigm with the in and out, same side low. Gonna be 2 bars here to kill Virgil.
And this is just a free team super, I think, but it's gonna go into punchy. Oh no, you can't go into punchy.
Digum's using Hypergrav assist now? He was using Disruptor before.
Hypergrav's better for the combo, and you already have the neutral assist, so kind of works like my team where you use Spencer for combo and then Beam for everything else. It's kind of a similar Hagar structure.
Oh, and then you get Tempest for the team super instead of the Shockwave.
Yep. There's no ads because we're not a Twitch partner or affiliate. So the way we do that is if everybody watching us follows right now. Everybody follow, and once we have 100 followers and Paradigm has streamed for enough time, we're gonna get that affiliate in order to give you guys ads, in order to monetize, in order to throw out better pot bonuses. That sounds like a great deal for everybody, don't you think, Romora?
Yep. Speaking of pot bonuses, shoutouts to Paradigm and Fetus for throwing in 100 smackaroonies into the pot today. No matcherino yet, but of course, if y'all want to donate to the pot, message me or Paradigm and we'll make sure these players get played. Players get paid, Jesus.
We're gonna make sure the prayers get paid as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. We'll try to go for the cross up there.
Right, Green gets crossed up from the rapid slash.
Onyx playing really well right here against Digum.
Alright, no more uppercuts. Going to Buster Lightning. And no, dropping it at the loop start every time so far. We get to pick up a jam session this time.
The backdrop logo is not Jump Pipe, it's actually Hagar pile driving a shark. That's the actual logo for the Discord server.
Onyx remembers this again to input this time. Paradigm activates the X Factor with the TP. Arthur on a time limit though. Armor about halfway done. When that timer's gone, Onyx gets a free combo depending on the situation.
Let's see.
Here. Takes out the double jump, thought he was gonna cross. Gets the DP infinite. That's gonna be
Worry there from Paradigm. Vibe checking Onyx, but that was a great game from Onyx. I think Onyx really only needs to clean up the combo on Hagar.
Yeah, lots of opportunities here for Onyx. Getting majority of those first hits. Not being able to capitalize too much.
Is that the Spencer mix God and Combs? That's Romora, Lib.
Yeah, it's me, the Spencer God.
How are you doing tonight? Oh shoot, damn.
Hey, I taught LT how to do the zip and off down seriously.
Disgusting. Just like the mix-up that Onyx was about to do, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And Digum gets the safe DHC into the Hagar tag. Dante gets blessed. Zero's bleeding. You need to be careful here. Lib, you missed out on the obscure tech section of the night. I taught people the Captain America anti-Phoenix setup, and that wild swing from Hagar and crazy dance from Dante do more damage to X Factor opponents. As Digon tried to go for the Roach King right there. Went for a certified Hood Classic against Onyx. Didn't quite pay off though. Let's see. Does zero block? No, zero swings and escapes. I love when you challenge the status quo. You don't have to hold that meaty until you have to hold that lariat, and then it's tragic. But Dante can definitely make this comeback happen.
Almost 2 bars on deck for Onyx.
Dante can also defecate. That's a mechanic in the new Devil May Cry. Sorry, Romora. I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I don't remember. You started talking about Dante defecating. Just like Paradigm defecates on Onyx 3-0, sending him to the losers bracket.
No, I think Modok and Hulk players are always terrifying to fight. Always. Doesn't matter who it is. It can be like Johnny Rockets 1 through 3. Terrifying. Oh, and Quack going with the Shuma team. I like this team. The Shuma beam gives Magneto a little bit more leeway against all the super jumping and missiles. The only 9-1 matchup in this game is Iron Man against the windscreen. That's a 9-1 matchup. Ooh, nice hit there from Quack. Oh my goodness, Romora swinging right there, disrespecting the meaty. Ooh, goes for the photon shot cross up, and Quack launches. Gets the hit against Romora. I'm very invested in this mix-up right here against the Virgil. Oh my goodness gracious. They're scrambling. And Romora gets the better end of it, you know, against Quack right here, against PC Marvel God. Oh my goodness, the meaty once again into the Zenbon Sakura Kageyoshi. Crazy stuff. Chat, do you guys want to know an actual hard matchup for Hulk Hagar, but nobody knows how to play it correctly? Because people don't know the obscure tech? Wolverine Doom. Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you pick Wolverine Berserker Barrage as your assist, and you do crouch light, Hagar can't do anything. Even if he cancels into punch, you can just team super after. As Romora is hitting Quackbot right here. I love Saint Seiya Lib. It has one of the hardest phrases I've ever heard in Spanish. You guys want to hear it? Then I'll translate it. Oh, that team super is so sick. That's so intelligent. It just catches everything. I learn something new with Quackbot every day, dude. He's one of my favorite players. The feet have been divin. The rocks are being thrown out. The pro Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't know if pro, but I'm alright. I'm alright. So, in Saint Seiya, one character goes, "No tengo ninguna obligación de decirte mi nombre, pero te lo diré para que sepas quién fue el que te envió al infierno, maldito miserable. Mi nombre es Iki de Phoenix." As one of the hardest lines I've ever heard in any piece of media. It says, "I have no obligation to tell you my name, but I will tell you, just so you know who it was that sent you to hell. My name is Iki, the Phoenix Warrior." Oh my goodness, does Quack have the pressure right here? This could really go either way. Sphere Flame. A nice dodge from Romora. Teleports at the right moment. A lot of Virgils don't teleport there. Sounds better in Spanish. Dude, Spanish dubs go hard. Spanish dubs are great. I really recommend Saint Seiya in Spanish, Dragon Ball in Spanish, Naruto in Spanish. It has a crazy dub. Rip to Seiya's voice actor? I know, bro. I think my favorite Saint is Canon. If you guys message me on Instagram, I'll send you a stupid ass AI scenario where it asks what would happen if Thanos sold aguas frescas in Venezuela. I have never laughed so much. I don't even like AI, but I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I loved it. Why do Latinos love Saint Seiya? It's a lot like growing up in Latin America. Just blood, suffering, drama. It's got everything, dude. It's like a telenovela. Oh my goodness. Romora trying to bring it back right here. Dude, absolute demon time. Absolute demon time. You know in the Captain Tsubasa dub, at the beginning, he's supposed to get ran over by a truck. Oh, what a punish there from Quack. Saved himself from the chip. This might be a 2-1 against Romora. So very first episode of Captain Tsubasa. Tsubasa, aka Oliver Atom in Spanish, because they just changed the names because they could. He gets run over by a truck, but he gets saved by a soccer ball. You know what the very first thing his dad says in the Spanish dub? He says, "Lo salvó la Virgen de Guadalupe." This match is so close, ladies and gentlemen. It could really go either way. I think Quack's Doom is very underrated. Definitely one of the more aggressive, proactive Dooms in the business. Romora, though, trying to win these scrambles right here. Quack trying to escape the corner, but Romora just pushing Magneto. Let's see what happens here. Quack's Doom, you know, fighting the good fight, trying to dodge those missiles. Call the Shuma, try and get a punish on Doom. Let's not forget that Team Super is always a resource as well. Finger lasers. Romora goes for the Santa Claus, but barely gets hit. No confirm. I think Rock's assist is really strong. What was the goalkeeper's name? Which one? Because there's two. Not Benji Price? Because it's Benji Price. And it's fucking Richard Tex. 2-2 here for Romora. Dude, Captain Tsubasa's out of pocket. It's got one of the funniest sad scenes I've ever seen in my entire life. They're talking about the background story for the best player from Brazil. And his nickname's like the android because he feels no emotions. And his backstory is like, oh, I love my mom. And then his mom dies. And her inheritance was paying for half a soccer ball. But then that's not the funny scene. That's actually sad. The sad scene is when he's living with his grandparents and he's thanking God for his grandparents' life. And you see the giant Christ in Brazil just looking at him intensely. And then the very next scene, they go, "Tus abuelitos murieron." And he's just fucking devastating and stops feeling emotions for the rest of his life. Actually unhinged, out of pocket. Raw anime. Just like Romora's combo right here against Dr. Doom. But Quack very much still in the match. Let's see what happens here. Magneto escapes. One good DHC away. Could snipe the Doom missiles. Could go for the chip out here against Zero. Shockwave right here. Trying to get some good chip. But nice catch from Romora. Very aware. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, Disruptor into Disruptor into Disruptor into one more Disruptor. Try to catch the Raw tag. Very intelligent. No X right here. DHC's to safety just in case. Does he get the pickup? No way. That was almost ridiculous. And the grab from Quackbot. This man is my favorite player to watch, dude. That's Jose. That's Jose for you. He covered all 5 billion options with one option. Actually insane, but it doesn't matter because the pause cancel. The other player, they have to call you master forever, and they have to make a post on social media written by the winner. And they have to enter every tournament their master goes to as disciple of X person. So when I beat Tyson in a master match, I forced him to write like a... It was like a 3-page long post about why he was ass and he should have never challenged me. He still has to call me master for life. And it's just a bad look. Oh my goodness. Digum right here with the hoodlum launcher. And Digum just a believer in pressuring Chun-Li really, really fast at the beginning of the match. Seems that
Look, Phoenix about to get snapped in. Meaty?
Nice defense from Maru. I like the defense.
Oh,
You can have a master rematch, but if you do, then you also bet a meal at a romantic dinner and 2 social media posts. And yes, the fight. So, fun fact about that pipe, since it was gonna lead straight into kill with launch anyway, it was the Hagar anti-Phoenix setup guaranteed. So that was a checkmate scenario right there, even if the meter wasn't enough.
Damn, TJ, stop spamming caps.
TJ getting shot by Nightbot, just like I got shot earlier today. Seems that Digum is spamming that pressure right there against the Chun Morgan. And that's what you have to do. You have to keep sniping the Morgan. Keep sniping the Gene assist and just cover, because once the meter gain is there and Morgan is enabled, it becomes so much harder.
Yeah, Wedge, this is on AWS NorCal.
TJ, I'm very worried about this list of yours. What does it mean? Morgan bleeding, Chun bleeding, 4 meters on deck though, Phoenix all but guaranteed. Still the Hagar anti-Phoenix tech. Let's see what happens.
Nightbot being on the list is insane. Nice block from Digum. 5 bars on deck for Maru. Digum can kind of just chill now. Gonna activate golden armor, tag straight into Hagar with the shockwave DHC. Oh my god, Phoenix is dead! I was gonna say
Romora.
Maru definitely likes calling that Phoenix assist, and now
Oh, that's hilarious.
But no, that wasn't a true block string. Spins his way through Paradigm, mixes up with the hyper grab, solid stuff. Morgan, 3 meters definitely gonna go down. That's 2-0 right now. Holy, dig him.
Romora, who would you like to see in a master match?
A master match.
What's like a spiteful match from online
Oh, DXP
online Marvel era?
You said spiteful, and I immediately thought of DXP versus Milky.
DXP versus Milky master match would go insane.
That would be kind of crazy. And you could also throw my name into that with either of those 2 players, because we all had a little hate triangle going on for a little bit. It was great.
Hate triangle is crazy, bro. I've heard of love triangles. I've never heard of hate triangles.
Bro, 2021, 2022 Marvel, Parsec Marvel was quite an era.
If the master loses to the disciple in tournament, nothing happens because it wasn't the master match. So you just OS it. You say, oh, you're still my disciple anyway.
Disciple starts popping off, and then Tastic just looks over, wasn't a master match.
Yeah. You just make it not count. It's a complete and profuse humiliation.
Alright, Mario dropping the Morgan infinite there. Got Astral going. Ooh, tagging into some soul drains. Hagar taking a terrific chip right now. 50% gonna activate Astral Vision once again.
I think this is the actual win condition that Maru's team has, is making sure that Astral Vision happens.
Alright, we have golden armor active now. Magneto bleeding, Hagar bleeding as well. Morgan also bleeding though. One bad push block here from Mari.
Oof. Can't safely
Magneto
activate.
tag
I
here?
think
Oh,
ooh.
nice. Gets that shell kick, semi-tag. Crosses up with the spinning bird kick and Phoenix. Nice blocking paradigm.
Went for the trooper jump H with no assist. I enjoy that.
Nice bait on the EX. Oh my god, the sack tap.
That is what it was named after.
Literally.
Oh, but nice
Maru
defense from Maru.
answering back with the SPK, drops the combo. But 25 seconds left on the clock. Morgan healing up in the back. 5 meters still on deck. All but done for Paradigm. Paradigm would have to make a huge happen.
There it is.
Like that. Finds a dash in, crouch light. Somebody was in the air. Stop Maru pressing. To be able to put 1 bar here, nice. Okay. If you're Paradigm here, I think you just do like the slowest combo possible on Morgan. And then do a little bit of chip defeat. No, I mean, you do have the anti on deck, but X Factor popped from Maru, and now that's super gonna do so much damage to Arthur and gonna hit Hagar. What's gonna happen here? Invincibility through, but the Shadow Servant sees Arthur, and wow.
Wow, Maru staying in it. Definitely doable. Just needs to maintain that rhythm of the Astro Vision.
That was so many invincibility moves.
Just like the show, Invincible. LT, are you still in there? I found the copy pasta from Tyson's master match. I have it archived. I have a Google Word document for it.
Oh please, I would love to read this. Maru going up. You got the TAC on Magneto, ADMS, and it's a little rough.
I'll send it to Romora and I'll send it to Lib and whoever wants it.
Alright,
You know what's the worst thing? It wasn't even a Marvel match. It was a Street Fighter 5 match, and I had Season 1 Mika.
Oh my goodness. Alright, the MS not seeming to matter for Maru, getting a full infinite on the Magneto. Astral active here. Arthur not taking too much chip on the incoming, gonna get that golden armor off. Tags in the Hagar. You already know how this game goes. Hagar's gonna have a tough road to climb though. Maru's full team active, 5 bars essentially on deck.
Ooh, but that pipe.
Hawkeye is on me though.
Yeah, that Chunko. Oh, that's a pickup. No
No,
team
doesn't get
super
the
though
Arthur
from
call.
Digum.
Interesting call there. Now Astro active once again. Paradigm is finishing his way in, but Maru, the closest Paradigm got, Maru goes to the other side of the screen. Recognizing what Paradigm wants to do. All these soul drains, 5 bars. Arthur coming in half his life. X Factor DC baited out. Chun-Li loses all her life, but it doesn't matter. Great punish from Maru, and that's going to be a 2-2 situation. What do you think is about to happen here, Wolf? Great adaptation from Maru so far. You think he's going to take it here, game 5?
It really depends on the start of the match. Evil TA Wolf plays Modok, Morgan, Phoenix. Evil TA Wolf is just Mothman.
Wolfman.
He's my diametrical opposite. He's vegan. I love meat. He's a Modok player. I'm a Hagar player. But somehow, we love each other.
Speaking of Hagar players, Paradigm sticking with Hagar here, but in the second slot going to go with the Doom.
I think Digum realized that Morgan was the problem, so he's trying a variation that fights Morgan a little bit more comfortably. Also, Romora, I sent you the copy pasta on Facebook. Feel free to share it on the chat in excerpts.
Don't worry, I will after this match. Maru
Oh
already
my
got
goodness.
4 bars on deck. Finding some good punishes on the Doom missiles.
I think Chun and Ryu actually give Dormammu a hard time because their normals are just like so durable that they can challenge most of Dormammu's big normals, but if you get crossed up like that, it can be a lot of trouble. Doesn't even need to spend the bar right here, but opts for it anyway, just for the incoming mix.
Yeah, gonna get the classic stalking first set play here at the Hagar. Well, we
Oh, Maru
challenged it
knows
out.
better. Why would you block an unblockable when you can just not? Just DP out of there.
Fly cancelable Dragon Punch that you can combo off of if he needs it, right?
Yep. Oh, nice
Good
catch right there.
throw. Nice recognition on the missiles coming down.
This should be a dead Morrigan as well, but goes for the snap on Phoenix. Very interesting. I wonder if he's going to try to go for some sort of anti-Phoenix deck. All you really need is a pipe or a crouch jab in order to get it off any health. I don't know if Digum has it optimized though. Gonna get infinited instead.
Great call from Maru. Didn't want to spend the bar to kill Hagar, but this is pretty much the character to kill here. You definitely get rid of the guaranteed command grab setup here. Although Dorm versus Phoenix is hard, there's nothing quite guaranteed there. As long as Maru keeps Infinite going, he's in a great position. Digum's still in the life lead. He's gonna have about 30 seconds left on the clock by the time this finishes.
Can also activate Astral here in order to push the lead a little bit. But the tags in Phoenix instead, that's another way of forcing the issue. Digum is just gonna try and go for something. Went for the Team Super and got Birthdate instead. And looks like Maru is gonna be advancing here in the bracket unless a miracle happens. But it doesn't seem like it's Christmas tonight for Digum. Let's see what happens here into the level 3 optimal stuff. And beautiful stuff right there. Great adaptation from Maru. You love to see it. As Digum drops that 2-0 lead and falls into the Shogun against Xbox. Xbox bringing the Nova Doom Strider team. No Frank this time. I do like this team. And Shogun with the patented Shogun team. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Xbox trying to chase down that Wesker. Shogun trying to stay mobile. I think that's the name of the game in this match. Goes for the overhead right there. That's very sneaky. A lot of people don't know, but the TK Human Rocket Punch is plus, so you can get away with a lot of very sneaky stuff right here if you're best Xbox. And Wesker just kind of has to hold everything. But we'll see if Shogun gets in. Shogun is known to be a very devastating player once he manages to land that hit. It's just tough against a team like Xbox's that commands neutral so well, and El Camarón does things right there. Take care, Natsu. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching our tournament tonight at the backdrop. This is going to be a constant thing. Oh my goodness, the dog gets punished, but the trades with Strider and the Rocket Punch right there going left and right. No DHC right there either. Just slow down after slow down. Shout outs to everybody that contributed to the pod as well. You guys can also still contribute to the pod if you like. Oh my goodness, what a trade. Shogun was very aware that that was going to happen and goes for the TAC. Is the Dorm Infinite real? I think you just go for the DHC right here, right? Oh no, the extension, but doesn't quite hit the right way. And Shogun with the chase down. Best Xbox tries to bring it all the way back, and Romora's back. How you doing, Romora?
Oh my god. Better than Shogun's doing right now. The missiles? Okay, shout out to Swap. The only other Nova missiles user in existence.
1-0 for best Xbox.
Shogun played all the way from the East Coast, so he's another ADMSer tonight.
Oh, that's true. Shogun moved out of SD.
Yep. Now
He's back in the mid coast. That was a crazy cross up right there. Did you see that?
Oh goodness. Best Xbox thinks he's Monday right now. Gonna get the knockdown with the Strider. Nice, gets the double super. Blocks down in with the missiles, but Shogun pressing there. Gonna build 3 bars here. Oh, and we're gonna see this crazy combo here. DHC. Into the ball. Go up. Nice. Not quite the crazy combo I was looking for, but still gets the job done. Nova going down. If you're Shogun here, you probably want to hit Doom and snap out Doom into Strider before he gets 3 bars.
Or you kill an order, and I know Shogun likes going for the slowdown stuff. We'll have to wait and see. This is definitely oppressive though, as long as Strider is there. Maybe try and catch a Strider call.
Xbox dodging all of these meteors pretty well. Right until I said something, Shogun catches the happy birthday. Gonna be 1-1. Excellent commentator's curse.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Romora ties it up with the commentator's curse right there.
Ooh, nice jabs on Andy.
I feel like BestXbox is putting on a clinic on how to fight Wesker as Nova though. It's very oppressive right here.
Xbox definitely plays Nova in a more aggressive way than some other Novas might not. Oh no, accidental beam super. Shogun jumps over, finds the clean punish. Is that gonna be level 3? No, we're gonna snap. Try to get hit by the cold star. Do we X this? Yeah. I agree.
It only costs 1 meter. It actually costs none, but you want to take off those glasses. Let's see what Shogun goes for. And the vibe check gets vibe checked. Oh my goodness.
Alright, Xbox taking the disguise. No more X Factor for Shogun. X Factor 3 Nova is scary. But Xbox finds his way in, gets a grab after a full screen H-foot dive. One more rep, 3 bars, should be enough to kill Wesker here. Even suspended.
I think you keep Nova in the back for the X Factor comeback at this point, and you just try to run the Doom set play. But no, just tags in the Nova instead.
Nova missiles with a new shit. Shogun, as you said, fan of the slowdown super. Catches both with the chaotic flame, but missile's gonna punish right after. Romora will still slow. And now Shogun's gonna punish the box dash with the beam super. Excellent stuff. Instant stuff from the Okami shuffle. Definitely gonna be more than enough to catch the box dash. Xbox from X Factor. Catches Dorm, but oh my god, blows up the screen. Doesn't get the front hole. Scary.
I think I'd love to see more Butterguns from Xbox right now that there's no spells. Buttergun actually checks a lot of what Dormammu can do. But Shogun stays solid in 2-1.
Raw launches that H-foot dive from full screen. Shogun starting to catch on to what Xbox is doing there at the end. Shogun dashing into the missiles though. Not gonna be enough to kill. What do we do for snap? Storm? Okay, meaty stuff. Pressure going, and oh no. Off the ground assist in 2025. You love to see it. Shout out to Tony Killer. The only man to use 2 off the ground assists on one team. Oh my god. Almost went for the 2-to-max special. Gonna kill Andy here. And no punish from Shogun.
A little bit afraid to...
That slide's gonna hit.
Ooh. And the missiles fluster the combo a little bit. Goes for the Soldier Boy. Nice tag from Shogun into the team super. Doesn't
Nice,
kill though.
Lives. Xbox trying not to tag here. But oh no, Shogun with the bomb.
Shogun's Wesker is so scary.
Oh my god, the H-foot dives.
I think my top 3 Weskers, no particular order, are Inside, Shogun, and Lingas. They all do really insane stuff with this character.
Scamby was kind of nice to watch.
I didn't get to play him that much, so I don't have as much of an opinion as the other 3, I guess. Nice punish there. Goes for the X to not spend the meter, and let's see what the mix is against the Strider. Oh my goodness, it doesn't matter because that's Jump H has Morrigan properties. Let's see what happens here. Goes into the reset Okaiba. Dormammu needs to land. BestXbox going for the mix. Gets the pickup.
Not gonna be able
Is
to
it gonna
kill,
be
though.
enough? Oh my goodness,
Vajra,
what a
nice
catch.
snipe. Shogun knew that Vajra was coming, hit that stand medium at the perfect time from across the country. Guess they're gonna go with the classic. Also rocking the beam. No rocks, no misses. Beam
Tips
on
for
beam
beating
action.
point, Virgil. You want to stay up close and grounded so you can react to the Vajra calls. And you kind of want to wait until after the swords because Virgil's meter gain is not that great. So you can kind of force the neutral after you wait for the swords to pass by. And from there you can just control with Plasma Beam and Medium Disruptor.
You also have to put something fast on the screen to nullify 99-ish second swords like Magnetic Blast did right there. Because it is inevitable. Point Virgil's not going to wait until like 80 seconds to put on swords. It's going to happen in the first 2 to 3 seconds of the match. You
Yeah,
have a fast projectile like Mag Blast or something like Green Buster. Nice foot dive there. I would snap right
JohnVonDoom. I agree with the snap. Yeah, you want to get rid of Strider, but you need to... I feel when you mix up Strider, you want mix-ups that both serve as a meaty, but have a way of catching a double jump. I think that's the best way.
There's 3 categories of mix-ups, at least for me. There's mix-ups on characters that have no movement, mix-ups on characters that have double jump, and mix-ups on characters that have air dash. And those are all 3 that you definitely want to practice and be aware of in situations like this, because Artiztik's team has one of all 3 of those characters.
Absolutely.
One double jump, and Virgil can't do anything on incoming outside of super unless he has double trigger.
And I also have 3 subcategories, which are mix-ups against scared players, mix-ups against sociopaths, and mix-ups against respectful players.
Mix-ups against sociopaths.
Having those mental categories will help you guys mix really well. But yeah, let's see if JohnVonDoom tries to ice out those spiral swords and then tries to use that ground movement in order to poke out Virgil while he's vulnerable without swords.
Xbox does play TJ's team.
Where do I fall into the category, Wolf? Mario, against you, I did a respectful mix-up. Because I saw you play respectfully in the exhibition. So I was like, I'll do something respectful, like a mix-up on the air dash, like a meaty on the air dash character.
What about me? Am I respectful or am I sociopath?
You are sociopath with Doom, you're respectful with Virgil.
What about Zero?
There's no incoming mix-up on Zero.
There is from time to time.
I try not to make that situation happen. But I'm guessing you would be sociopath with Zero. I think you would swing.
Depends on the character. You got Hagar.
You would definitely swing on Hagar.
Oh no. Dives at the top of the screen with nothing, and that orb activation is going to get clipped by the drones. Yeah, that was a punish.
JohnVonDoom proving that his DQ wins were aura farming. He didn't even need to play.
Letting the bracket do the work for him. Now 1-1. See, like I said, all 3 games so far, Point Virgil has activated swords within the 97 to 99 second range. Great challenge there. Recognizing the gap in Art's block strings. For the up TAC. Gonna have to DHC all the way through here. Do we get swords?
It's not gonna kill maybe? Oh, it does.
I was looking at Virgil, thinking Virgil was coming in next. No, yeah, it has the shockwave. Definitely enough to kill.
Oh, nice
Great
catch on the
punish
Strider
the
as well. What custom number is that? Magneto color? That's a community mod Magneto color.
Yeah, it's part of the Eternal Yoshi's color expansion mod. You can find the link on... Fuck, I don't know what the site is for mods these days. I think it's Nexus. If you Google Eternal Yoshi UMVC3 color expansion, you should be able to find a nice clip on the Strider X Factor to confirm.
Dude, JohnVonDoom is literally aura farming right now against Art.
Oh, try to get the beam on the way down. Not quite fast enough though. JohnVonDoom is playing this perfectly right now. Pixel Magneto gonna have the DHC out fairly soon. Yeah, like right now. And Art, knowing that he would be able to block nice, not trying to go for a super to get some damage on the incoming Doom. Art has a tough road to climb here, only like 15-20% with Dr. Doom left. 2 bars on deck and JohnVonDoom's full team. Magneto is bleeding, but 40 seconds left on the clock can be rough.
I think this is definitely doable for Art, but needs to get a good read like that, yeah. I think either snap or reset here. Goes for the level 3.
Alright, we'll only need 1 touch on Magneto. Could just chip him out too, but don't want to let Magneto get too much face in the situation. Ooh, my god, makes him flinch. Sentinel. Hard drive on deck.
Oh my goodness. Does he get enough? He's gonna need the SoCal Facebook group extension right here in order to kill.
Yeah, misses hard on Sentinel. Big body, the missiles might hit weird. No, Art not even going up for the optimal stuff, just going for the super. Good recognition. JohnVonDoom in the Twitch chat saying he had that.
When stuff like this happens, you just have to let go and focus on the next good decision. I think that's the mental state you gotta be in. Mistakes happen, sometimes you get waxed because of yourself, but you can't be too hard on yourself. Because JohnVonDoom was making it really convincing all the way until that Doom comeback.
Ooh, accidental TAC there. Mixed up on the fly input. Are we gonna see the same situation? DHC in the shockwave, barely enough. And it is, okay. Keep it meaty with the disruptor plus the drones. Tries to go up with the throw. Oh, the rocks.
I think Chris G has the best Doom because all he does is literally jump medium.
All virus and threat protection on the screen.
Damn. Windows Defender is calling Art's gameplay a threat.
Magneto bleeding here. JohnVonDoom trying to look for the punishes on Vajra.
Ooh, Magneto gone.
Try to get the pickup on Doom. That was scary. That hit? Oh, hit Strider. You get the pickup? Oh no, Art supers in response. Strider is bleeding right now though, you gotta be careful. So it's the Spear Flame gonna reset the situation. A little bit of damage on Sentinel. Has to be careful on that Vajra. Oh my god, making him block! And this is actually a good situation for JohnVonDoom. Strider's not coming in with 3. So even if Strider lands, he's not quite as dangerous yet. There's a little bit more opportunity. Foot dive block and push block. Teleport to the other side, and now this is where you want to be a little bit worried here. Orbs coming in. The Sentinel gets a hard drive out.
Sentinel doesn't even have to hold his mix, can just hard drive as soon as possible. The next factor and chill. Oh, but the teleport grabs JohnVonDoom. Tragic.
Oh, I'm very interested to watch this. Quack actually is a very, very good MODOK player. Known for the Mag Doom Phoenix, obviously, but this team can definitely give someone like Paradigm trouble. But finds himself an air throw off the bat. Making that big head block. Sword dive.
South Bay sessions. I think everybody can improve. It's just a choice of do they want to or not. Because some people just don't want to. And that's also respectable. You remember what I said about MODOK always being terrifying to fight? This is what I meant. He just says no to so many characters.
Oh, no punish from Shogun. The missiles were there. Yeah, battering rim plus drones is actually kinda nasty. Quack Sentinel, also very, very dangerous. X Factor, that's MAW. One more kill. No, needs the second one just barely. X Factor runs out. We got 2011 Classic coming in. That glowing red X and the man himself, Albert, runs into the drones and missiles. There's just too much on the screen for this character to deal with right now.
Wesker needs to super on the next Dorito, otherwise it's Curtains, but it seems like it might be Curtains anyway.
Was that a jamming bomb? Quack, you're mean. Quack,
Very mean from Quackbot.
Boo! Unnecessary jamming bombs. Quack calling up 1-0. Shogun with nice and happy birthday. And nice gets the adjustment, but no, Sentinel falls out, stands back up into it. What? Okay.
When the Boo is happy.
We're certainly gaming. Okami shuffle here, maybe? No, just lets it rock. Trying to bait out the X Factor from Quack. Nice, tags in the Doom, avoids Modok dying. Stalking Flare on the screen. And as we all know, this is a terrible matchup for Dr. Doom. Storm's
I think it's fine unless there's 3 spells. But if there's 3 spells, it's Joe Warida. Now it's even.
Yeah, now Shogun has to move around a little bit. X Factor. Ooh, nice call out there. Oh my god, he almost converted off the finger laser, dude. Okay, now X Factor's out. There's about like 2 or 3 more situations Shogun has to get out of, and now he can play Dormammu again.
Oh, the blaster!
No.
The Santa Claus from Shogun gets in through the chimney. Oh my goodness.
No
You Ratak here. Definitely you Ratak here if you're Quack. Oh, he didn't. Definitely doable. I've seen Lil Grinta do this comeback many times. I think Quack can do it as well.
No X Factor, no bar, no levels of understanding. Great blocks from Shogun.
When you get hit by the Kids' Choice Awards and the baby legs at the same time, it's so hard, dude. I hate that slime so much. Yeah, when you get hit by the Kids' Choice Awards, it's curtain, see? Not even dogs can avoid getting slimed.
This is definitely a 1-bar kill here. On the hyper battering ram. This is a scary situation for Dorm on the incoming. Do you think he's gonna escape?
He just did. 1 super away from glory right here. Oh, and the jab. Such pressure from Quack.
But wait, that doesn't kill.
Gonna try and meet you with the battering ram. Not gonna be enough, and Shogun should seal the deal right here.
Wow.
1-1. What a tense match.
Holy cow. Alright. Scrambles right off the bat here in the 3rd game. If I can use the drones and that reset for some reason. There's too much spaghetti here in the corner, and we're gonna go down. Boogers into these confirms and drones into the jamming bomb. Gonna snap back to Wesker.
Character's so cheap.
Now Shogun pretty much has 1.5 characters left. And that can block with reversed inputs where Mamu comes in here, so you want Wesker. Pretty much have to use Wesker here.
That's why you have to be a pad player, so you can flip your pad for the DHC.
Yeah, see, he tried a DHC there, but didn't know. Yeah, you're still jammed. He was trying to get a chaotic flame afterwards, try to snipe an assist or something, but he's jammed. And yeah, plus the missiles here. Gonna lock Wesker down, take all this chip. And now Dormammu will pick a side. You're wrong either way because your inputs are reversed.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Modok will just do this. You can't stop it.
Quack 2-1 right now. Maru said backwards, Shogun backwards.
I would love to see Shogun starting Wesker. I think Wesker can actually do the best out of all the characters against MODOK. But I'm getting proven wrong. I think Ami might also do the trick. Let's see where side the TAC is. Goes down. MODOK has a weird body, so you have to be careful here. Gonna spend the level 3. Nice.
Pop the pimple. Welcome to his realm. Oh wow, still not dead, dude. What?
Dorm fries MODOK only if you DHC into a stalking flare. Otherwise, it's hard. You need to have advantages, Dorm.
Oh my god. What recognition from Quack. They're gonna X-Factor this Dorm off early.
The Bobby Brown? Oh my goodness.
This is looking rough for Shogun. Still has X-Factor though, can stall in the air a little bit here. Dodges the drone, gotta take the missiles instead.
Things are getting hectic at the moment. Still definitely very doable for Shogun though. Yeah, all you need is remember it's a piñata and beat it up. Arf, arf, arf. Do you tag in Wesker for the mix? No, just gonna go for the papers. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, it's in the water!
That was Quack's Mexican side. I would have done the same thing. Oh, and the cross up. Nasty stuff. Believe he gets a double here. Oh, Shogun goes for the pressure, gets the grab. This should be a snap or a dead doom. Let's see what Shogun goes for. Takes off the glasses in order to optimize the damage. Believes in winning neutral at least one more time.
There is Team Super Tech with Doom and MODOK because the Beam Super knocks down.
Nice escape from Shogun. Gonna go for one more Siempre Pega. Shogun's also a big fan of the counter. I've seen Shogun do counter run projectiles many times.
Try to hit MODOK a little bit there. Nice shot on Doom.
And this is an age-old strategy. Balazo teleport. Gunshot teleport. Gunshot teleport. You don't need anything else. Goes for the meaty here against MODOK. MODOK can chip and all that butt slam is going to be more than enough to take it for Quack, but super close one right here. Super close set between Quack and Shogun. Anime has the name Hyorin Maru. Maybe he's going to be Daiguren Hyorin Maru for this match. Romora gets the hit first though, doesn't actually capitalize of the Chun. And I like that stall right there into the mix. Romora gets blasted. Side TAC. There's going to be an Infinito Papito, but drops it. This gives hope for Romora, who's swinging for the fences, protected by the missiles. There's no consequence to doing tech forward missiles launch, because the missiles will protect you. But Maru with the catch right there. Beautiful stuff. I like the fireball patterns right here, covering for the jumps. Very smart. Maru activating. Shoutouts to One Heroes 1 with the party of 10. Welcome everybody. You're joining us at our top 5 here for the Backdrop #1 tournament. Greetings everybody. Hope you enjoy some good Marvel. Some good UMVC3. We got some of the best players on Earth. Romora gets the snap on Phoenix. Is it going to be enough to kill before the transformation? It's looking very likely right here. But the drop, and this is crucial. Romora sacrifices his character to the Chun DHC. Virgil's out of the picture. Morrigan Astrals. And what was looking like a winning scenario for Romora is now a tragedy. This is crazy stuff. Let's see what happens here. Nice catch from Romora. Only needs one mix-up here against Jean. Jean can just super to safety though. Romora realizes this. They're forced to play neutral now. Let's see what happens here. The missiles chip out Jean. And then now it's Chun-Li against Dr. Doom. What is the mix? Goes for the side switch, but Maru was ready for the swing right there. And this should be a dead Dr. Doom. Chun-Li, Interpol's strongest agent, making it 1-0 against Romora. Crazy, crazy stuff back and forth everywhere. Let's see where this goes. Maru once again with the stalling in the air. Romora tries to go for a challenge, but it's hard. It's hard to hit Chun unless you've got a lariat as she's falling, or like a big ass stand H like Virgil's. You have to really respect Chun's buttons, very durable. Romora manages to get the catch. Her legs are indeed registered weapons. You are right. Good pressure right here from Romora, trying to force an unblockable, but we might see a tag here. No raw tag from Maru. Knows 4 meters are already on deck, so Phoenix is all but guaranteed. Goes for the snap, Romora. I don't know if this is going to be enough, though. Maru manages to escape as well. Phoenix gets hit. We do see a capitalization from Romora, but one more tag from Maru. Chun's father figure is Bison. Isn't Chun's father figure technically Gen? Because Gen was chill with Chun-Li's dad. But maybe he's just like a mean grandpa. Speaking of mean grandparents, though, Romora trying to correct Maru's behavior right here with Virgil Swords, putting on the belt for some violence. But Maru, great awareness. And now you have to survive the Phoenix mix-up. Things are about to get hectic. Oh my goodness. Nice anti-X Factor setup. Romora's going to try to go for the Shogun DHC, but is this going to be a punish? No, the snap doesn't work, and the Baby Buster's locking down Phoenix into the super. This might be a dead doom, but no, Romora gets a clean punish right there. Crazy stuff. You shouldn't hate Dr. Doom because Dr. Doom feeds off hatred. Oh my goodness, Phoenix gets blessed right here as Romora ties up the set 1-1 from the last match, getting a hit here against the Chun-Li. Yeah, Balrog is Ed's father figure, and Ed is a Seth vessel that was supposed to be a Bison vessel, I think. Oh, Nightbot is crazy. We don't know how to program it, so don't take it personally if you guys get shot. Oh yeah, hating Zero definitely promoted, but hating Doom's a chill guy, dude. He's just trying to get his people healthcare and stuff, I think. I think that's his lore. And the Fantastic Four just won't allow it. They don't want any healthcare for Latveria. And Romora perfects Maru in one of the longest perfects I've ever seen. Loving Zero. Okay, that's a new one right there. Most people hate Zero, but you know, to each their own. Everybody can like whoever they want. Maru trying to run away right here from Romora. Romora does have the matchup experience from Ryan LB right here. Catches Maru, goes into the Skittles. The rainbow is being tasted at the moment. Both characters go down, and now Phoenix might be guaranteed. Can Romora seal the deal, though? No Gucci belt on deck yet. Gets the grab. Is going to be enough. Goes for the triple tech, and Maru was ready. Oh my goodness. Things might go downhill for Romora. Life ruined your drugs? This happy birthday might ruin Romora's tournament match. But no, Maru chooses not to X. Just tries to fight it out clean. Knows that Dark Phoenix is gonna, you know, make something happen right here. Trying to chip out. The blistering swords are everywhere. Getting shot left and right, and that's gonna get traded with. Virgil's gonna get chipped out. Romora knows this. Tag Zero, but Zero is bleeding. Things are getting hectic at the moment. The trap is covering for the super jumps. Zero is gone. Virgil's gonna get chipped. No meter on deck yet either. And now Dr. Doom has to survive this next mix-up. Let's see what happens here. Chip is on deck. Super. And is this gonna be enough? No. Nice push look from Romora. Staying alive, just like the BGs. But Maru brings it all the way back with Phoenix, who just got announced for Marvel Rivals. She gets a seasonal buff just because of this. So let's see how it goes. my goodness. Are you on live? Yeah, Phoenix and Mario Rivals looks a lot like Dark Phoenix. She's a Stan user. And you know what they say, Stan users attract each other. Can I share a random fact of my life with you guys? There is a Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and I just built it. Because there's nothing cool than building a Megazord with cards. Speaking of a Megazord though, that's pretty much what you need when you're fighting a Phoenix user. Let's see what Romora brings to the table. Gets thrown! Bad guess on the incoming mix. And Maru is looking mighty strong right here. 4 meters on deck. Basically 5 at this point. One more Morrigan call away and 0 gets hit. The missiles don't matter because of the stagger. This should be a dead 0. I would definitely spend the bar to kill this character. Is it Super Heavy Samurai? No, it's Super Quantums. And their boss monster is called Super Quantal Great Mech King Magnus. Sounds so cool. Maru in a commanding spot, but as long as there's a Virgil, there's a way. This winner's finals is looking great. Yeah, they got support this week, 6, so I was like, you know what, I have an old core, the support is all commons, I'm gonna build the Power Rangers, and so I did. And right now, Maru is building a victory right here, trying to get rid of Dr. Doom meterless. Romora's gonna try and DHC Virgil into safety. Is there gonna be a challenge? 6 hot? Alright. Thank you for the correction. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're enjoying all the Marvel and the good conversation. We have some of the best Marvel players on the planet at the moment. Both Maru and Romora. Oh my goodness. Things are getting hectic at the moment. Ooh, Romora goes for the swing right there. Not enough. Going for the side TAC actually steals the meter. This is suddenly doable for Romora. Yes, I'm actually a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and I want to build the Sonic Commander deck. I love that the mechanic is that every time your creatures get hit, you put up 2 treasures, like your rings fall out. Very creative stuff. Card games are usually very exciting, and Sonic is very exciting as well. Oh my goodness, nice grab from Maru. That was the difference between Phoenix or not, but there's 8 seconds on the clock. Timer's cam is ready. Dr. Doom dies. Virgil gets hit. Oh my goodness, X Factor on both sides. Spiral Swords, 4 seconds on the clock. All Maru needs to do is block. Oh my goodness, gets hit and Romora steals it. There is no way. Romora literally got away with this. I can't believe it. Romora beats Maru in a nail biter. We set it up for this stream and it's going crazy, but for the next one we'll have it ready so you guys can enjoy your spam, because I feel like spamming is very, very important. I got shot myself. Oh my goodness. And Paradigm going for the point Magneto. Very, very interesting here against Artiztikk. Throwing a wrench in Artistick's plans right here. Tagging in Arthur. Tagging in Hagar. And oh, that mix was nasty. It's not gonna kill though, so we might see a snap here on Strider. Absolutely. What's the mix right here? Oh, that was beautiful. Do you X? You might have to. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to kill Strider. Yep, there's the X. Is Anti-Meta Art sponsor? So fun fact, Anti-Meta is Artiztikk sponsor, but it's also his brand. So he is literally sponsoring himself. Shoutouts to Anti-Meta though. I like the shirts that they make. I hope they sponsor me. I would be a good sponsored player because I would shill the brand 24/7. Oh my goodness, nice catch from Art. Art has been making Doom comebacks left and right throughout the whole tournament. Pretty incredible stuff. Magneto's gonna have to hold this mix. Springfield, this is meaty. Ooh, but just chose to get hit. You're Salvatore? See my Kevin, Quack. Let's play Garo. Hit me up whenever, dude. I'm the best at the Salvatore matchup, too. Because I only play with Mothman. The only Salvatore besides you, I guess. See my Kevin Ryan. 1-0 for Paradigm, though. Very convincing against Art. His Doom, though, was not enough. Not the Doom, though. Things are about to get quite hectic here, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Art manages to establish the space, goes for the pressure with the spiral swords into their round trip loops. Oh my goodness, gets hit by Lariato. And right now, Paradigm is trying to position himself, trying to get a hit, and gets the grab against the Virgil. Oh my goodness. When is Ken in City of the Wolves? Soon. He's gonna be DLC. Oh, the reset Okaiba. Dodges the Strider as well. Very good from Diggum. This is gonna be enough to kill Virgil, power up Arthur. Let's see what happens here. Let's do Kevin Mirrors? Absolutely, dude. Oh my goodness, nice catch from Art. Needs to get rid of Arthur ASAP. Protecting both characters in the back as well. I don't know if this is gonna be a kill though. And the raw tag from Diggum gets punished. This should be a dead Hagar. I always say hypotheticals because you never know. You really never know. Should be a level 3 though. No, it just gets the extension instead. Wow, Artiztikk looking mad optimal tonight. Representing anti-meta. Weevil, you fell for my trap card. Have you guys ever watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series? There's one character that makes me die laughing every time. I'll let you guys guess which one it is. Oh my goodness, Art gets the catch right there against Diggum. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is amazing. So my favorite character is the guy that goes, "Attention duelists, my hair is pretty." That guy is my goat. "Attention duelists, Argel is dead." Oh, this is looking bad for Art, but the pop saves him. Even match right now. Ooh, and the cross-up, but doesn't believe in it. Paradigm chasing down after Artiztikk. No confirm on either side. Oh my goodness, it could really go either way. The one dagger. Oh, the vibe checks left and right. Nice catch from Diggum as well, but just not enough. They're both weaving in and out. Oh, and this is a punish. This is definitely a punish. Art needs to seal the deal and drops it. Can Paradigm steal it away? Jumping left and right. They're both just chasing each other. 10 seconds on the clock. Ah! Things are gonna get nasty, ladies and gentlemen. And the DP! There is no way. There is no way that Paradigm walks away with this one. Is he doing it? Oh my goodness. 1 second and Art gets the hit but then drops. Oh my goodness. The chip out. Are we gonna have a draw? No! Paradigm takes it. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Art gives it away on a silver platter. And the princess has been rescued by Arthur, dude. He said Strider is maidenless right there. I can't believe it. What a match. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Art needs to pick it back up because Paradigm is putting on a clinic tonight. Oh my goodness. I like how they didn't really have like a plot for Arthur, so they just made his entire plot just him calling everybody else maidenless and that they get no hose. Oh my goodness, the Lariato right there, no X. DHCs does not drop out. This should be enough to kill. Needs the extension with Arthur though, and doesn't. No tag there from Mart. Gets the Helmbreaker and doesn't X as well. What rank are you on Mothman in City of the Wolves? So I got to A rank and I decided to never ever rank up again, Quack, because I hated ranked with a passion because everybody was teleporting. I'm not sure what Mothman is, but we do play a lot. What rank are you, Quack? Oh, what a pile driver from Digum. This should be a dead Dr. Doom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you wanna join the City of the Wolves Knights, be our guest. And it's all down to Strider once more. Definitely very doable, but has to get it and all. You see, the Soko Striders never overcommit. They never double jump. Now this is looking really good for Artiztikk. Tries to go for the cross-up, gets the hit on Arthur. This should be a dead Arthur with the proper optimized combo. Oh my goodness, things are getting hectic. I play Kevin Ryan. Oh my goodness. And it seems that Art is still in the mix. 2-1 brings it all the way back with Strider. I can't believe the tension right here. Is Vox viable? I think every character that doesn't have a fireball and a DP is significantly worse than every other character, but they're all kind of viable. Art in a commanding lead right now here against Digum. Digum gonna go for the DHC into Arthur. Looking good. Gets the hit as well. Can he manage to seal the deal right here with Hagar? Judgment cut into swords. Oh my goodness. Digum is chasing this Virgil left and right. Oh, and that was scary. When the cuts are judgment, Art is trying to keep Paradigm away right here. Trying to bag check every Arthur call right there, and it's paying off. Not committing with the Virgil. Oh my goodness, that's it. Paradigm gets in, but doesn't quite get the hit, and the wake up crouch H from Artiztikk. This should be a dead Hagar because he has a big body dimensional cut. Oh, doesn't get the follow-up though. We're gonna have a DHC available. This is a punishable shockwave though. Artiztikk gets the punish right here. This should also be a dimensional cut right here in order to get the kill. Hagar still bleeding. Judgment cut should seal the deal right here. Round trip, judgment cut, round trip, judgment cut. There's not much you can really do right here as Digum. Gonna have to bet it all on the... Oh my god. This is how it can happen. Strider definitely bleeding. Arthur coming in. X Factor. Arthur gets rid of Virgil. Oh my goodness. Things are about to get hectic. Oh, the super right there. I don't know if that was what Art wanted, but it certainly paid off. And then it didn't. Arthur can still make this comeback happen. And oh my goodness. Art needs to just chill. Needs to deny Arthur that X Factor. Oh my god, one more projectile could be the end of Artiztikk right here. The projectiles to try and ice out the X. Oh, transformation. You know that a DP is on the way. Art is going to try and smother Arthur right here. Ladies and gentlemen, things are about to get tough right here for Paradigm. It could go either way. Artiztikk gets the hit and 2-2. Oh my goodness, the level 3 didn't come out on time. This is certainly a nail biter, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2 in order to advance to our losers semifinals, in order to face off against PC Marvel God. Oh my goodness, chat. Can't believe it. I can't fathom such level of gameplay. My brain hurts. Will Paradigm switch teams? No. Just going back to character select to try and ice out. Try and ice out Artiztikk. I want to see the shirt you got, DXP Xbox. Every shirt you make, I want another one of it. I want a copy. Ronaldo is very broken in that game. Ronaldo's actually a really strong set play character. Oh my goodness. Paradigm looking good at the moment. Ooh, gets the hit on the Virgil. But once again, we've seen Strider be the star of the show. What will Diggum go for right here? Tags in Hagar. What's the mix? Oh, the layers right there. Catches Artiztikk holding up back. Snaps in the Strider. Gets the cross up on Strider. This should be a dead Strider. Needs to X though. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Needs to mash for his life. Perfect. Gets the right mash. But Art's Doom gets denied and goes back to the... I call it the unholy matrimony. Enemies to lovers. Paradigm picking up the same Magneto team. Very respectable. Yeah, Krollo has a lot of fuzzy stuff and instant overheads. And he's got fish spiral swords. Wow, Quack with the Hagar. It's very back and forth. Could go either way. So, if you guys are unfamiliar, the Hagar matchup is whoever jumps first loses. That's how this matchup works. So you're gonna see a lot of nothing. See? Oh, the whoever jumped first won? Sacrilege. Oh, Lariato! Pipe impact? Oh my goodness. Not the TAC break. Into the Modok. Denial. The Mike Pence? Oh no. Is this enough to kill Modok? Usually this matchup is 900 billion to 1, but Paradigm is making it work. Lab Coat Mirror. Shoutouts to my DBFC players. Wow, Quack making this close. Nice confirm from Paradigm. Great optimization right there with the Lariat call too in order to preserve that meter. And this is matchup horrendous with no meter. Looking at a 1-0, arguably, maybe. Unless... that was spin to win, baby. Quack is my favorite Hagar to watch. I have to be real. I love his Hagar. He plays like my demons tell me not to play, so it's always tempting. This is the content you guys came here for. Oh, this Paipu! Oh, and gets the hit as well. This should be a dead Magneto with the Team Super, yeah. Oh, goes for the reset right there. That was probably a missed input. Will Paradigm tag right here, though? Go for maybe a Team Super or something? Things are getting hectic at the moment. Tag in Hagar after the fire bottle toss. Reset, but gets out. Nice awareness from Quack. I want to see Headbutt. Headbutt is a good tool in this matchup. Because Headbutt beats a lot of the stuff that Hagar's trying to do. Quack gets the hit right here. Gonna try and get rid of Hagar. Optimal stuff. Maybe a Team Super. No, just gonna go pipe into pipe into pipe into pipe. No need to spend meter. Modok tags in. Oh, and the baby legs. This is tragic. It's gonna be hard to deal with this pressure right here. Paradigm struggling against the Modok. And if you guys don't know, Lariat is a free jamming bomb. So Magneto gets blessed. Arthur's trying to escape right here. Here's a little Quack on your shoulder saying spin. Absolutely, dude. Every time I want to do something, I'm like, oh yeah. I shouldn't. But then Quack does and he wins. So that's why he's the best. Oh my goodness. Nice optimization right there. Oh, and that could have been a jamming bomb right there. Oh, took into account the explosion. And it wasn't enough. And now Arthur trying to armor up to chip out MODOK. But the perfect push block here from Quack forces a way out right here. And oh my goodness, that cross up hits. This could be double shopping cart. Oh yeah, Quack was aware. I love it when players know their win cons. And oh, the small Arthur body. Crazy stuff. And now gonna try and escape. Does he hit in time? No. But does spend that X Factor time. Nice DP from Paradigm, but it might just not be enough time for Arthur to do this amount of damage. Stay safe, and now throwing zombies is relatively safe for Frank because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but zombies are just a flying hitbox. They're not a projectile and they're not a physical hit. They're just a flying hitbox. They don't interact with anything else. Two half-naked men walking at each other, and the pile driver to make a statement. No timeouts. What's the one thing you did know, Romora? Well, Quack is my hero. He plays fearlessly. Oh, Frank Zombie? Yeah, Frank Zombie just doesn't interact. Same as MODOK assist Balloon Bomb. Point Balloon Bomb is actually a projectile. Assist Balloon Bomb is just a floating hitbox that does not interact. And Doom level 3 is physical. Yeah, chairs are a physical object, I think. That's the logic behind it. No kill from Digum though. Okay, Arthur bleeding. Nice neutral right here. Oh, the lariato! And the pickup too. Oh, and this is a jamming bomb? No, just throws out Giant Dorito into bomb. Blaster is honestly a 10 billion matchup right here. Just goes for the safe pressure, throws the Kids' Choice Awards. Blaster, shopping cart, super. Yep, not gonna go fully through. Gonna get blessed right there. Gets the trade. And nice tag from Quack. Such awareness. I think Quack might just be the best to ever do it the way he's playing, but Paradigm almost gets a sick confirm right there. We might see a tag sometime soon. Nope. Great punish from Digum. No confirm though. And now MODOK tags in, clips the Magneto, and this could be a follow-up with the right speed, but no, just chooses to go for the pressure instead. Throws out the Balloon Bomb. That one is a physical hit. Sorry, projectile. Oh my goodness, and Paradigm weaving in and now trying to look for the right place, the right spot. But the Giant Dorito just usually says no. This one looks like it's made out of Mountain Dew as well. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens here with the MODOK. Oh, and this could be a catch. Looking for a chip out is Paradigm, but the pressure right here from Quackbot is trying to deny the Magneto any approach. And Arthur's getting hit. Nice block into the fly cancel. We're gonna get a super right here to punish the shockwave. Are we getting a shopping cart extension? We are. X Factor, and we're gonna have a level up right here. Oh! Level 3, not quite level 4 because of the damage, and then Zombie into MODOK. Ooh, this is tough. I don't know if Hagar can do this. This matchup is downright horrendous. This matchup is horrible. I think if Paradigm's trying to win this one, it might be a case of playing that Dormammu team. I don't know if Arthur has it in him. The timer scam is definitely quite available right here. And then the tag as well, just to make sure. Not enough time right here for Digum. Stays with the same team though. Interesting stuff. You have to deny that blaster at every point. I think that's how you win as Digum right here. Just the problem is that you can't really kill, so you have to force those neutral interactions like this one. Empty jump low, grabs Quack. Now Modok's tagging in. You have to kill this character and the incoming. What is Digum gonna do? Ooh, just respects. You have to put on the pressure right here and the tag into Frank. Quack knows. Snapping. Just wants nothing to do with the Modok, and this is where it gets tough, ladies and gentlemen. This is so tough for Hagar. Ever had Shepherd's Pie? What's Shepherd's Pie? Maybe I've had it and I didn't know I had it. Okay, going for a team super right here. Gonna get a picture of the assist. Gets the hit on Magneto instead. This could be huge. In fact, this could be another team super. Into the actual picture. Oh, and this is set play incarnate. Things are looking very tough for Paradigm. Needs to block this mix-up. Oh, there's not even a mix-up. Sometimes you just have to hold it. Why mix when you can just play the unwinnable matchup? But Paradigm does have chip options available. Just has to find the right spots and play around the Dorito. Maybe even the team super on the Dorito. Perfect. Forces Quack to X. And gets through with the pipe. Modok does have a weird body. Now we have to deal with Frank, and this should be a 2-2 scenario. Both of these players are so intelligent. Nothing but respect for the OGs. Puré de papa sobre un guisado de carne molida. Oh, I've definitely had shepherd's pie then. And Quack busting out the main chicken, quite literally. After doing crowd request, wants to play the team that has taken him to the glory. And it's now a Magneto on Magneto match. But the Phoenix layer of it makes things so tense. Good grab right there from Digum. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna get a snap? No, goes for the reset. Very interesting. And the challenge from Quack just denies everything. The trade on the shockwaves. It's a good lead for Digum, but you gotta be very, very aware. Magneto should go down. Dr. Doom needs to put in a lot of work here for Digum, and oh my goodness. That trade looks kind of wonky. It could really go either way. Buttergun is Hagar's worst enemy. Quack knows this. He's going to try to deny the Arthur power-up at every passing opportunity. You got to be aware of the team super, though. You can't just call Phoenix like that. Oh, and the cross under. Really good, really brave stuff from Quack. Super aware, and now Phoenix is a reality. There's no anti-Phoenix tech anymore. She's in fact welcome to come in. Grabs the Arthur. What a pickup here too. Gonna go into the team super, and the trap flusters the team aerial combo, sorry. Tagging in Magneto. Magneto plus daggers might do the trick, but is it too late? Can Arthur scum it out with a level 3? Digum needs to make the most out of this scenario, and Quack is just looking very, very strong. Phoenix gets tagged in. Gets sniped twice. Maybe gets sniped the third time. The daggers are coming. Oh, daggers are getting blessed. You can't let Arthur die. And the shockwave. Not enough to kill Phoenix. X Factor on both sides, and now the Scramble City. Scramble City population who? Oh, it seems like population Digum. The daggers don't go through, and it's over. Quackbot takes it. 3-2. Oh, no way, fam. Is this the answer? Is this the vibe check? Oh, the zombie zoning is what vibe checks? Seems that Maru's confused. Just constant, non-interactive hitboxes on the ground. Oh my lord. Is this how you do it? And then this is a leveled up Frank as well. Into the guard break right here. Oh my goodness. Just layers upon layers. This is looking like Shrek. Chun-Li tags in. Oh my goodness, but nice hit. And then Shuma tag. DP out from Maru. Oh my goodness, the Tono-sama special. Do you guys know that Marvel player Tono-sama won Evo for Pokken and then made Pokken never ever be back at Evo or Nintendo events again because of his statement after his win? Do you guys know that lore or nah? Or is it too deep? Oh my goodness, just zero interaction whatsoever. These zombies are just not gonna deal with the Astro whatsoever. You just chuck him. You don't know what he said? They asked him, "How do you feel about your win?" And he said, he didn't say it like I'm gonna say it, but he said something way worse. He said, "I would love for there to be more Rule 34 of the Pokemon I won with." Now that I won. And his Pokemon, for reference, is a Pokemon named Braixen. So thanks to Marvel player Tono-sama, Pokken did not ever come back to any big stage ever. Oh my goodness. Tried to go for the Phoenix Tech right there. Team Super. Oh, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because it could go either way. And oh my goodness, the zombies won't interact. Trying to set up the trap is Quack. That trap is gonna ice out Phoenix for a bit. Oh my goodness, the eyes. The eyes, they don't lie. 13 seconds on the clock, 12 seconds. One more trap. Oh, you gotta be so careful as Maru. You can't land in that trap as Maru. Hits the Frank. Oh, it's Timer Scam City, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Big Pink Lemonade, one of my goats? Oh my goodness. It's just so tense. See, the way that Quack is sniping every Morrigan call is how you fight this matchup. I was talking shit about Lurge? I've never talked shit about Lurge. What you mean? I love Lurge. Oh my goodness. I love this zombie game plan. It's such a creative outlook on this matchup. I could write a thesis statement about this. Oh my goodness, the confirm. Oh, and tries to go for the side as well. Was Phoenix top tier in Marvel too? Yes. Yes, she was. Zangief is also Dominican in Marvel 2, in case you guys didn't know. Whether Shuma Command Grab nullify a fireball? It's a squid that's a god. Oh my goodness. Quack is scheming, but he doesn't have the roll active yet, so I don't know what the anti-Phoenix plan is. Yeah, Zangief's install makes him Dominican in Marvel 2. And he gets hyper armor and everything. Oh, this is a team super if I've ever seen one. Here it comes. Oh no, no team super. Just gonna set up the trap and camp. Oh my goodness. You see that? That's masterful right there. But can it last forever? It can't. Maru trying to bring it back in 0.5 seconds. X Factor? Oh my goodness. Oh, el mal de ojo? No way. No way that Quack brought it back. Insane stuff. El mal de ojo. 1-1. Maru lets it get away. Can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Nice side switch right there. Quack doesn't break it, and we're gonna have an infinito papito. This might be a non-game, ladies and gentlemen. Double TAC. Oof. This is looking very rough for Quack. This is what happens when the plan isn't simple. When you don't just chuck zombies left and right. Oh my goodness. Gets out of the Phoenix pressure though. Tagging in Shuma maybe. Gotta be careful with El Mal de Ojo right here. Oh my goodness. The trap. Maru's aware of the trap. Blocks it. Good chip though and gets the hit. Nobody's launching these Shuma balls. Where is the launch? The Black Eyed Peas would ask. Oh my goodness. Team Kusoru? No, I think Shuma is integral to the plot. See? Oh my goodness, El Mapache. I think the cheapest team that's not popular is Güero's team. It's Shuma, Morrigan, Joe. Sorry, Raccoon, Morrigan, Joe. Cheap team. Oh my goodness, not like this. Not like this. Oh, Chun-Li gets in. This might be Jover. Joe fights Chun well. Oh no, Mal de Ojo into the level 3. Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's going for the grab tech. He's gonna try and kill with the grab, but Maru just denies it with the dive kick. This should be enough. This should be a level 1 into a level 3. Not even, just level 1 into level 1. Good stuff for Maru. 2-1. And Quack sticking with the Frank team. Interesting choice right here. Oh, gets the hit, but not the confirm. Oh my goodness, just trying to ice out the Chun. Oh, and what a confirm right there. Sometimes when they hit you with the Lady Gaga paparazzi, you can't do much. You can't do much, and then that DHC glitch is when you do a combo that's not a combo that go into another combo, you understand? And oh my goodness, we're gonna have a maximum Frank right here. Oh, and now Morrigan is gonna get blessed right here. Let's see, can you escape the corner pressure? When I went to first attack, I fought some guys from some of the French Caribbean islands in DBFC in tournament. And after the match, he told me, "You really know the Kula pressure." And I was like, "But Cooler doesn't have any mix-ups." And he's like, "That is why you know." And it seems that Quack really knows the Chun-Li pressure at the moment. Oh my goodness. Tagging in the Phoenix though, Maru still in it. 4 meters on deck. Quack is gonna try and timer scan, but nice teleport from Maru. Good stuff right there with the Phoenix. Ooh, and there it is. Trying to go for a snipe right there. Oh, and the log trap is there. Okay. One more trap. It was back in season 1. It was back in season 1 when Cooler didn't have the Kula pressure. He does have the Kula pressure now. Nice. Sets up the trap to ice out Phoenix. And tags in Frank. Is he... oh my goodness. Chainsaw Man? Oh, La Caguama? Oh my goodness. Quack is literally built different. Oh my lord. This man is insane. I can't believe it. Quack 2-2 in order to advance and fight Romora. I think this team would beat Romora 3-0. Romora wouldn't know what to do. He'd be flabbergasted at the zombie apocalypse and the National Geographic that Quack has in the back. Oh my goodness, Phoenix. Very scary call right there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, the pressure. And finally, Maru gets the hit. Needs an infinite off this interaction. Goes down. Do we have the full infinite? No. Drops it and activates Astral. This is still not too bad. Gonna go for a shopping cart. Gonna get hit in the back. Oh my goodness. El Mal de Ojo. Just chase him down in the middle of the night. Him in a gold cloak. If you guys got that reference, I'm sorry. Let's see what happens. Okay, Raccoon running away, trying to set up traps, trying to avoid the Astral and the tag right there. Bad tag from Maru. A little bit desperate, wants to get the Morgan out, and now there's going to be a leveled up Frank. This could be very bad right here. Gonna be super into the DHC. No, kills. But do we have Oki here off the level 3? This is enough. This is enough to make something happen against Phoenix. Oh, what an extension. That was beautiful. And now Maru's definitely pressured here against Quack. Was in a commanding lead. Now not looking so likely, and then zombies are getting tossed left and right. Frank with the chase down. Oh, this might be it. But no, not enough time for the tech. Went for the team super. Frank got blessed. Oh, you have to ice it out right here. Oh, Shuma gets thrown. This could be curtains. This could be curtains. What side is it? Oh, Raccoon gets blessed, but Quack lives. And the X Factor cancel is not enough. Wow, tragic. It'll probably be Jan against Chris G at CEO 2015, I think it was. I think that was one of the sickest sets ever. Jan against Chris G. And Maru starting off strong right here against Romora with the Infinito Papito to get rid of Zero. Oh, that was a good match too. Quack against Ray at Evo too, Evo 2017. Oof, that was an insane set as well. But the real ones know that the best set of all time was USA versus the World at Curly Finals. Off stream. It was Aeonian, Quackbot, Takumi, Jonah, and me against No Life, Ninja Nam, Priest, Flocker, and Chris G. That was one of the best sets that were never recorded. It was very stupid too, but it was very fun. Oh, actually, I have an answer for the best set of all time. It's Cancun versus Champ in Mexico. Cancun, for reference, is a Nova Wolverine Akuma player. That was a good match. Pirate versus Jeopardy at the Evil Salty Suite. That one was incredible too. There's been legendary sets. Speaking of legendary though, Romora trying to bring it back with the Virgil. It just gets iced out. Quick, efficient level 3 from Maru. That's what I like to see. I love the way Maru plays. It's very efficient. No nonsense sort of gameplay. Just like Romora Zero. Sometimes you just get blessed and you get cooked. Wow, I didn't even know Zero could do that. Gibril versus Evasion Evo Grands. I couldn't even watch that one. I was filing a police report. Sad. Was it good? Maru turning it around here against Romora. This might be a reset. Waxed. Waxed is like my favorite, how would I say, burb? Burb in the past tense. When somebody gets waxed, you know it's bad. Right now, Maru doing some waxing on Romora though. Romora needs to pick it back up. Oh my goodness. Oh, every Meteors and Ass match is the best match of all time. Just saying. Well, Maru's putting on a clinic. Maru wants to acquire those $100 right here against Romora. Beautiful stuff right here from Maru. Level 1 into level 1 into level 1. Oh no, into level 3. Even better. 2-0. Maru's looking crazy tonight. Tension is just so high. Morgan getting sniped though, forcing Maru on the approach. Morgan still getting sniped. You can't really call her anymore. Maru gets the hit, but then Romora chases after. Now you gotta get rid of Chun fast so Morgan can keep bleeding. You have 3 healthy characters against Phoenix. What's Romora's mix right here? Ooh, hits him with the tippy toe. Nice side switch right there to avoid any supers. Now it's Phoenix versus 3 characters. Very doable. This is a 2-on-3 matchup. Phoenix and Dark Phoenix versus 3 characters. Can Maru do it? That was the throwable Psycho Crusher, by the way. Oh my goodness, Romora gets vibe checked with Virgil. This might be a quick 3-0 and a reset. Let's see. Romora gets blessed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can 0 block. Oh, nice blocks from Romora. Gets the hit. Oh my goodness. 2 to 1. Romora's still in it. Romora's still in it. Good blocks right there. Definitely not over. Oh, and now Romora looking really strong. Has to get rid of Chun. Maybe snap the Phoenix. Let's see what it is. Gonna get rid of Chun. Will we see a Phoenix snap right here? Was Morgan escape? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, and the last minute side switch. The certified hood classic. Oh, and going for the ambiguous right there. Ooh, gets a hit on Phoenix. Is it gonna be enough? Does Romora have the extension right here? Yes, he does. Looking like a beauty salon. Extensions everywhere, and Morgan gets blessed out of nowhere. What was looking like a set for Maru is now 2 to 2. Going into the final game. Who's in losers right now? Maru's in losers. So this could either be Romora's tournament or Maru's reset. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. Romora playing mad aggro. Oh my goodness. Maru trying to run away, but calling Phoenix could be costly. Morgan doesn't get sniped. Morgan just keeps getting called with no consequence. Maru scheming. Romora gets the hit. This should be a dead Chun, but we will see Phoenix this game. It all comes down to her. Or not. Morgan tags in successfully and then gets blessed right after. Oh my goodness. Things are about to get hectic, ladies and gentlemen. I feel some strange presence in the air. Can Romora just seal the deal right here? Wow, insane stuff. Chun-Li out. Phoenix tagging in and tagging in Virgil. Interesting. Maybe wants the swords. Wants to chip out the Phoenix, but if Virgil gets hit, then that could be a problem. Dark Phoenix into Super. Oh, not like this. But Virgil somehow pops out. Do you X? No X from Romora. Oh my goodness. Dr. Doom gets blessed in that cross-up right there. All coming down to this block. What side is it? On the block, no, but it wasn't enough, and Maru resets 3 to 2. Just like that. I want to see one day somebody. Oh no, Romora just runs into the spinning bird kick like a moth to a flame. One day I want to see somebody pick Beautiful Joe Hawkeye Storm, and whenever Morgan appears on screen, just mash Team Super. I want to see that counter pick happen. Beautiful Joe Hawkeye Storm. Because Joe's sex cannon is the hardest hitting single hit move in the game, so there's very, very little scaling to that. It's really good at sniping assists. Oh my goodness, Romora's in trouble. Maru's looking dominant. Very dominant from Maru. Oh, and the vibe check says, no, sir. No, you cannot. Maru looking mad strong right here against Romora. They've both each taken a set 3-2 from the other. This one will define absolutely everything, but Maru is looking nice. Morgan gets hit, but then she gets unhit, like my friend Aeonian likes to say. What does best type junk mean for non-English speakers like me? Oh my goodness. Romora trying to bring it back against Chun-Li. Oh, but what a scoop. That was great from Maru. Very ambiguous. Going left and right. Very skibbity, as the kids say. Romora trying to make things happen. Oh my goodness. And then dodging the missiles into a happy birthday. This is definitely over, but drops! And that drop could give Romora life. And you guys are killing me. That's crazy. Can't believe you guys want to do that to me. Oh, and this is a Phoenix if I've ever seen one. 1-0 for Maru. Damn, I've never gotten death threats over commentary on Twitch, only on YouTube. Oh my goodness, and Romora gets boo-booed. But Dr. Doom escapes. Nice guess on the infinite. Chun-Li's so sick. Her legs are registered weapons. Romora going for the snap right here. It was a joke, bro. Chill. I'm joking too. That's what you don't know. In Mexico, existence is a death threat. I'm not scared to die. Oh my goodness. Chun-Li gets chipped. Phoenix is vulnerable, but does have the 1 meter to escape the mix-up. This is a very Ohio situation right here, as the kids would say. Doubling down. Oh my goodness. Romora doesn't have the red buster right there for the confirm. That could be everything. That 1 second. That 1 second could be everything. See, when you get a job as an adult, YK, TK, you stop interacting with kids, so you stop learning their language. So I'm outdated, I'm old, forgive me. Oh, Romora trying to go for the chip, and Maru goes for the for glory Psycho Crusher and might bring it back. Oh my goodness. That for glory Psycho Crusher. Insane. Can Romora make space for the push block? Oh no. Phoenix Inferno punish? No punish right there. The swords go down and chip the Phoenix 1-1. Dude, I wish I couldn't get a job. Would be great. I want to be 19 again, dude. All I would do is play Marvel. That's it. That was my life at 19. Play Marvel, finish high school. Oh my goodness. Things are looking rough right now. Very, very rough for Maru with the early 0 hit. Oh my goodness, that mix-up was nasty as well. Morgan going down. Do we snap here though? We must. Let's see, does Romora go for the same side? It just goes for the non-mix-up, and Maru too aware for that. Tags in the Morgan, wants to guarantee the Phoenix. And it's time we play some roulette right here. Will he, won't he, TAC tech with the Shogun. Tagged in Virgil again. This cost Romora the first set. Will it work for the second one? Activate swords right here. Has to hold that. Virgil gets blessed. And things aren't looking great. You gotta hold that mix. That's a side switch. Now Zero needs to guess correctly, otherwise things are gonna be very bad very soon. And the Psycho Crusher once more. Maru up 2-1 against Romora. Romora just keeps tagging in Virgil and keeps getting bodied. I would just stop tagging in Virgil. I don't know. That might just be me though. 2-1 Maru match point for the tournament to be the very first winner of backdrop number 1. Playing for $100. That's 1/3 of a meal in California or rent money in Ohio. It really depends. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, things are about to get crazy right now. Yeah, Nightbot is unleashed tonight. Does Romora snap here? Just snaps instead of getting rid of Chun. Gets the hit on Phoenix. Gets the meaty. No confirmed though. Phoenix escaping. Phoenix not escaping. Okay, we won't see Phoenix this game. El is unleashed in chat as Romora's robotcito putting in work. Well, I think we're going to 2-2. I think we're going to 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking like it. Dude, Nightbot hates everybody tonight. Just been banning everybody. It's time. The final game of the night. The moment we've all been waiting for. Last game. Maru starting off with the defense. I like it. It's been paying off. Romora going for the double side switch, but the trade, Chun-Li's buttons are too big. Those legs are registered weapons. Oh my goodness. Calling Phoenix too. Very, very spooky stuff. Oh, very durable projectiles right here. Yep. Dodging the Misairus. Stepping on Chun-Li right here. I think you gotta snap right here. You're Romora. Oh my goodness. It all hinges on this mix-up. Nice block from Maru. This could be curtains. This could be curtains for Romora. It's looking like a Chun-Li moment right here. Oh my goodness. Maru has Phoenix guaranteed now. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan gets hit, but who cares? Phoenix is in the back. Will this be a dead Morgan though? We'll have to wait and see. We also have to see if Romora tags in Virgil once more. Will he tag? Doesn't tag Virgil this time. Forces the unblockable. No, doesn't Shogun up. Oh, and this gives Maru a chance. Giving Maru a chance. I'm not sure if I agree. But Buster Shogun can keep Phoenix honest for a bit. Pizza Cutter. No TAC. Oh, this could be a combo right here. No Shogun either. Romora just doesn't believe in it. Oh, and Romora gets hit. This is how it starts, ladies and gentlemen. Nice blocks from Romora. Can he DHC into Virgil? Maru gonna have to hold this mix-up right here. Oh, gets the hit, and Romora is the backdrop champion #1.